Okay, this should be clean now because uh we've been having a bit of disconnectivity going on earlier. But hey, hello, welcome to the stream. My name is Marjorie01 and I am pleased to meet you. As you can see, we have a few changes here and there on the stream. I have upgraded my art for PNG. I'm using this exclusively for how do you put this? Oh gosh, do I have to restart? Let me just restart. I don't like this. It's so scuffed. I hate it. Oh man, I hope that this one's already smoother again. Anyway, hello again. My name is Marjorie01 and I am pleased to meet you. Welcome to the stream. We are going to play Hearts and Hexes. It's a visual novel or dating sim. I'm excited to actually try it out. As you can see here, we are using a different asset from what we're used to. It's usually live 2D, 3D, or PNG with a that that's fine. But this time, I'm going to use this one specifically. You're actually playing dating sim. Yes. Okay. I am on the binge. Why not? Anyway, as you can see, we have a new asset that we're using. I actually made this on the fly because I was very, very inspired by Blooming Panic. If you don't know what it is, it's a really good dating sim. It's almost like you're playing a dating sim on Discord. If you've already how do you put this? I have been if you're not one of my friends that I have been shilling this game to on Discord, then you are missing out. I've even joined the Blooming Panic Discord server. You don't understand how addicted I am to it. I have been shoving it in people's faces, and it's not even nice. I'm as bad as Naked Toaster by this point. Anyway, so this is Hearts and Hexes. I found this also in Itch.io, but it was actually recommended to me by one of the. Yeah, it's realistic as well. People go, shut the fuck up. Shut. Shut. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. I'm going to ignore that highlighted message. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to. No. Ugh. Anyway. Back to. Back to what we were talking about. So this was recommended to me by one of the people that I have met on the Blooming Panic server. They have been so helpful for me. They gave me a whole list, a whole Google document full of visual novels or dating sims that I should check out. Dating sims that I should check out because to be honest, I haven't been touching on a lot of dating sims. The last time I touched on a dating sim was on the PS3 and I was playing Hakuoki and Newgrounds. That's where I used to play it. So Itch.io is a completely different ball game. I'm not used to it. I feel like I am too I am too out of touch when it comes to Itch.io or anything else other than Newgrounds or um just the ones that you could download on your phone. Oh man, I have a whole tangent about dating sims on the phone. I will talk about it next time, but for now, let's just stick with Hearts and Hexes. So, what is Hearts and Hexes anyway? Let me see. I was not prepared for this stream. Hearts and Hexes, from what I can tell right now, is that I haven't played this much. I haven't played this game this much at all. If at all. I've played Looming Panic like 5 other times, but this game I only started it now and all to be honest, the how I got this was that I was asking the person that gave me the how do you put this that gave me the list like, hey, do you have because I really like the voice actors for Blooming Panic. I asked them, hey, could you give me some of that dating sims or any visual novel with the same voice actors? And they were like, I got you, bro. And I'm like, yes. And here we are. So I don't want to look at the faces yet. There is a few things that I need to say here, and it's you're Sabrina, a nearly 20 something that's never attended a Halloween party before. Honestly, you've never even been allowed to celebrate this holiday for or many others. But that changes tonight. After years of wanting to celebrate and overcoming the fear and weight of your family, you finally work up the courage to go. Take a deep breath. You've got this. Break out of your shell, make new friends, and experience the magic that is Halloween. Okay. Now let's just look through because the thing that I really like about Itch.io games is that they have warning. So if ever here it is, here's the content advisory. If ever you are uncomfortable with these, please you can look away. We're going to watch a few other dating sims that you might be more comfortable with. But here there is some flashing, strobe lights, alcohol, smoking, profanity, mental health topics, violent, suggestive themes, sexual harassment, discussion of abuse, mental and emotional. So this game's central theme is overcoming trauma, and to do so, trauma is discussed but not showcased, with exception to harassment. All right, so here we are. We have the game out. Let's try and play it. I guess. Okay, let's start. Play. It's partially. It says here that it's partially voice acted, but I'll take what I can get by this point. Oh, there it is. There's the content advisory. Anyway, here you go. I didn't even need to read it from the page, but here we are. Okay. This is a chance to be something new. I don't have to use my real name, not if I don't want to. I can be whoever I want, right? I'm gonna use something else. New name. I have to type my name. Okay. Marjorie. My name is Marjorie. Leaves crunched under my shoes, steady footfalls echoing down the desolate street. I reached up, readjusting my witch hat before pressing on, shoes clacking against gritty concrete. The place was surprisingly only a few blocks away from my home, hearing music in the distance. My first ever Halloween party. Truth be told, uh, hmm, I would be in the middle of these two. But let's just say maybe I'm a bit nervous about it. My hands bunched into fists by my side. I bit my lip, trying to soothe my erratically beating heart. As my first party ever, it was only natural that I was nervous. Or so I tried reasoning with myself. I did not have time to linger in my thoughts, so as soon as I arrived, spooky. I should play this during Halloween. What is wrong with me? Why am I doing this in the middle of July? Colorful lights shone out on the windows. I'm telling you, when it's Halloween, I'm gonna pull out this game again. Shone out the windows, the porch decorated with carved pumpkins. A few people were hanging around, drinking, talking, smoking. I silently swallowed as I began my ascent up the stairs, wood creaking under my weight. A bouncer blocked the blue door, arms crossed.
Hmm.
Password! That's right, the party wasn't open to just anyone. I had happened to hear about it, luckily learning the key as well. Uh, Bard sexual is not a romance option. They didn't move for a long moment
Hmm.
before finally closing their eyes, stepping to the side. A wave of relief washed over me, only to be short-lived as I stepped inside. Ooh, that's a stroke. That's the lights. If you don't like this, I'm sorry. I was met by a barrage of light and loud music. For a few moments, I could only stand there, taking in everything at once. The voices strained to be heard over the music, the beat nearly rattling the thin window panes and glowing lights, all melded into one jovial scene. I finally focused on the people, mostly in groups against the wall by the drinks or lounging on the couch. From people dressed as savior angels to naughty demons, and everything conceivable in between. This is all too much. I stormed up the stairs with a hand to my mouth, praying and hoping that I could keep down whatever foul concoction brewed within my inner cauldron. It felt like a dozen maggots and snakes slithered across my skin. My vision blurred like a ghost drifted before my eyes. This was becoming too much. At the topmost stair, I stumbled and tripped, knocking my knee to the wooden run. A yelp fell out of me as broken as I imagined. Zombies crawling out of graves. I think I crawled across the floor, hobbling towards the bathroom door. Pull it together, Marjorie. Pull it together. I crash into the bathroom door and quickly slam it behind me. My chest locks up. My lungs burn. What the hell am I doing? Get it together! I plant my hand over my eyes and drift into the comfort of darkness for a few moments before leaning into the edge of the sink. Okay, so we made it this far. That's progress, right? I stare at my reflection. Right, yeah, we can do this. We can do this. I can't do this. I sigh, defeated and alone. What am I even doing here? Just when I think I could fall into shadows of this cursed night and be comfortable in isolation, lamenting over every misstep I've obviously taken, there's a hiccup. And then another, and an attempt to hide it. When I whip over my shoulder and jump in shock, and I realize there's someone lounging in the tub. Hey! No, I don't know how to give him. I don't know what kind of voice I'm gonna give him. No. I'll pretend I'm not here. Keep going. You're doing great. Hello? He put a hand to his chest, but the burp escapes. Sup? What are you doing in the bathtub? Oh, sailing on the high seas. He tilts a bit. He tilts a bit to wiggle the shower curtain for effect. Some used beer bottles rattled in the movement, hollow and terrible, like clanking bones. Then where's your pirate costume? It fell into the ocean. Okay, you got me. I'm not actually a pirate. As I tried to reclaim myself from the shock, I noticed that he has lots of black beneath his eyes. Are you a zombie?
No.
Oh. I know this voice actor. Okay. It's the wrong emotion. Sorry, I'm still not used to this. Okay, I know this voice actor. Okay. He looks me over, examining or losing focus. I'm not sure. He sticks a finger out, beer in hand. And what are you supposed to be? I'm sorry. I'm not good at this accent. What are you supposed to be? A witch? Clearly. So really, what are you doing in a bathtub at a Halloween party? Would you believe if I said I fell in? Yeah, sure. You look a little bit clumsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the physical acuity of a drunken octopus. That poor thing. I am a sight to behold. So not a pirate, a zombie, or a drunken octopus. Then what are you actually doing in here? What are you doing in my bathtub? Fine. I'm hiding. In the bathroom? Says the person who is also hiding in the bathroom. I'm terrible. Touché. I feel my gaze shift away. At least the ghosts seem to be gone now. He leans over the edge of the bathtub and taps against the closed toilet lid. Okay, come sit. The doctor is in. What are you hiding from? I don't want to sit on the toilet.
Okay.
Well, okay. There isn't enough legroom in here for the both of us, and I wouldn't recommend sitting on the floor. I I missed a spot earlier. Ugh. Boy, bye. No, just you. Ugh. What? Did you pee on the floor?
Ew.
No. Why would I? Okay, fine. Stand. He took a swig. It's empty. Hey, pass me that one over. What? But what if it has pee in it?
What?
Why would? What is happening? I don't know. My chest becomes tight, breath quickening. I came here to have a breakdown, and you're in the bathroom, and I might be stepping into something gross. Everything is terrible, and I don't know why I came to this. I knew it was a bad idea. The punk in the bathtub's eyes go wide.
You okay?
Oh, okay. Just breathe. I think you need this more than me. I'm sorry. This is all weird and overwhelming. I take a seat at the toilet lid. I hear that. So why do you think I'm currently cuddling up with the porcelain? All this shit's crazy. I take a deep breath. It smells like pumpkin spice beer and something tangy. Is this even normal? Do people hang out in bathtubs in a party? It seems weird. I don't know. His brow raises as he shifts and leans towards me. Okay, so wild question here. Is this your first Halloween party? It's obvious, isn't it?
Huh.
No judgment. No judgment. Just gotta carve the pumpkin eventually. Boy used confusion and hit successfully. Stare silently, glaring with like a sideways go. I think number one. I think I would do number one. Does that mean something? It was supposed to be a play on popping the cherry, but never mind. It's cool. He adjusts himself in the tub before attempting to fill the silence again. So, did you come here alone or with friends? Alone. That's actually brave of you. I feel like an idiot. I came to this party. I came to this alone too. So why are you hiding? Why are you? He deflects quickly, taking a sip of his beer to avoid the question. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say to anyone. I don't even know what they're talking about. Call me a tree, cause I'm going out on a limb here. Super strict parent. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. So I can't tell what voice this guy is now. It sounds a lot like the other one. Hold on, I gotta check. Sorry if that was loud. Oh gosh, I need to check. Who are you? Dang it, I don't know his name either, so I can't tell. Oh god. I might be giving the wrong voice. Ah. No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Okay. He clicks his tongue and makes a finger gun. Trust me on that one. Then you're gonna find a cluster of people and stand with them. And when you don't know what's happening, take a sip of the drink and give a friendly nod. I think I'll die of alcohol poisoning. You'll be fine. It's a tried and true method. I've done it dozens of times when I was with... just trust me on that. Thanks. You haven't said why yet. Why what? Why you're hiding in the bathroom? The punk in the bathtub averts his eyes. My ex is here with her new boyfriend. She told me she wasn't going to this, but fuck me, right? Ah, that explains. I'm gonna find the voice eventually. I hope I got it right. Yeah, so I'll just try it. Yeah, number one. What is she dressed up as? Maybe her nachos got a little extra spicy. All right. All right. I see you, Deviant. Well, I'm going to try to go back out there.
Hey.
You've got it, and if you don't, you know it, and if you don't, you know where to find me. He gives an encouraging wink, or maybe something I've got in his eye. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you seem cool. I have no doubts you'll have a good time. You too. That you think I'm cool, or that I'd have a good time at the party? Both. Both is good. Oh, this. I know this. This is from Road to El Dorado. Yeah, I like this one though. Both. Both is good. Both. Mm-hmm. Both? He smiles and nods happily. Well then, go scope it out, and maybe by then I'll have wrangled the Kraken. What? Don't worry. Don't worry. Just get out of here and let me get control over my face, please. I can't embarrass myself in front of the people who called me cool. It's unbecoming. When the hexes have hearts or something, I don't know. It's okay, Queen. It's okay. Unbecoming? Really? You're in a bathtub. You don't even have a lifeguard. You don't have a bath. You're in a bathtub without a lifeguard? Alright, go on. You're making me feel foolish. Just now? Deviant. I guess that means I'm doing this whole party, this whole Halloween thing, right? Yeah, I'd say you are. Cool. Okay, well then, I think I'm ready to head out. Satan speed thee. Bendy? What? Sends me a grand and heartfelt salute. I stand to leave and give him one in return. As I head to the door, I turn my shoulder over to him. Oh, thanks for helping cheer me up. His expression is unexpected. With a soft half grin and something unbrightening in his demeanor, he stumbles over his words. Yes, anytime. Bye. When the door is closed, I lean my back into it, lingering for a moment. I surrender to the bloom of warmth in my cheeks. With renewed vigor and confidence, I nod my head. Okay, I've got this. I head towards the stairs for the rest of the party. Excited for the upcoming possibilities, armed with advice with a new friend. Perhaps even a crush. Oh man. I need to have my hand on this. Alright. I got this. I'm ready. I make my way towards the drinks. Reaching out an unsure hand, I hover over the options. Punch or keg? I'm not really much of a drinker, and I don't know what's in the keg, so I think I'll go with the punch. But that's also exposed, so I don't know. Punch. I reach for the handle and stir a bit. Floating chunks of fruit shaped like creatures knocked against the ladle. I let out a little huff. How witchy. I should be playing this during Halloween. I pour my drink, take a sip, and immediately feel my shoulders shake. The drink is strong and full of sugar, but it tastes nice. With drink in hand, I look around the party, feeling it a bit like a deer in headlights.
Hey.
Oh, hey! Your costume is pretty sweet. Is that an OC or something you found? Oh, hello! Alright. I don't know what voice I'm gonna give this guy. Okay. I turn my shoulder to a guy with an intricate costume. Some of it looks hand-sewn. I'm sorry, what? Your getup. Your getup. I don't know how to do a guy. Your getup. Is that an original character of yours or a... Look, I know he doesn't have a southern accent, but this is what I'm gonna give him for now. Why would it be an original character? I'm just a witch. I guess that makes sense. still, it's a nice costume. Thanks. So is I look over his ornate, intricate costume. Did you make it yourself? Yours is interesting. I would hope so. I don't know what I'm giving him. I would hope so. I've spent a lot of time designing my character. Sorry. I feel like I'm destroying this character. Your character? Yes, for Theomantius, Majoris, magician to the knight of the Queen's Gambit, first captain of the Wolf Brigade, slayer of all creatures, of foul lover of all things, and blight to the scourges of the Territan. But there are some who call me Jim. Ah, how come I get to know his name? What about the other one? Who calls you Jim? My mom and stepdad, I suppose. I guess the government. Is that who you're dressed as?
Yes.
Yeah. he sounds nothing like what I'm picturing in my head. Yeah, he's my character for the campaign I'm playing in. He's a level 7 mage that I've multi-classed into knight for those sweet extra actions. I'm so sorry. My Towers and Titans character. I've heard of that, I think. Is this man speaking in tongues? Oh, jeez. I know about Dungeons and Dragons, but Towers and Titans is a completely different thing. You know what? I think he'll just explain it to me if I say this one. So let's stick with it. What? Tabletop role-playing game with dice. I don't know what that is. Oh, no worries. It's a favorite game of mine. I really enjoy it. Some say a little too much, but I say love it. Anyway, did you come with any friends? No, I'm a lone wolf. I thought you were a witch. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, funny. Oh, sorry. You look so painfully frightened. Blink twice if you are. I shall slay the foe. I laugh a little more. I'm okay, thanks. I'm just trying to figure out how to party. This is your first time? I give a shy, reserved nod, a little embarrassed. Not to worry. Glad you decided to come anyway. If you're up to it, you could join us. Probably best to have someone with a conscience around these heathens. I wouldn't want to oppose. No, you wouldn't. Taking in a lost traveler under our supervision is especially of our group. But just don't ask the goblin. Not that you could, because he's dead. Huh? Anyway, tell me about yourself. Do you live around here? How'd you hear about my party? Oh, this is your party! Hey, congrats! I live nearby, actually. Did you move here recently? Not really. I just didn't get out much. College sort of changed that. Really? Oh, man. Then I have to introduce you to some people. I don't want to take you away from your party.
What?
What? No! Come on. I'll introduce you to my housemates. Most of them are in my campaign as well. So if you can't find me, at least there will be someone to assist you. Okay, sure. Excellent. I take it you know nothing about TNT? Man, I hope I don't know anything about TNT. Do you have it here? Goose egg, I'm afraid. It's a great way to meet new friends and whatnot. We have an open seat if you ever want to play. Absolutely no pressure. You wouldn't be the first new player at the table. It's more... Never mind, it's silly. No, what is it? This is a safe space. Redirect. Yeah, I would redirect because I just met this person. I can't just open up. I'd rather not. Is that okay? Sure, you didn't have to apologize. He shifts the drink a little in his hand. So you said you live nearby? Yeah. Well, feel free to stop on over if you ever want to hang out. Someone usually always home. We do Wednesday wing nights. We order a bunch of hot wings and play, I suppose, what amounts to drinking games with them while we watch terrible movies. Hot wings? Why hot wings? Clearly you haven't tried. Oh my gosh. Clearly you've never tried to recite Faust while half your mouth is on fire. In German? In German. You speak German? I wouldn't exactly call it that. German words come out of my mouth. Most of them are correct. Most? Well, when you spend most of your time abroad, how should I put this? Honestly, I suppose the months I spent overseas are not ones I can always actively recall. You mean state-dependent retrieval? Are you saying you only speak German fluently if you're intoxicated? When you put it like that, yes. Yes, it appears so. Though, I still doubt fluently. That's... Try not to laugh. You're laughing at me. That's just funny to me. I'm sorry. Maybe it's my drink. It's fine. Don't worry. My heart will mend. I'd smile and take a sip of my drink. I'll keep that in mind. Jim gives me a soft, friendly smile. Sorry again if I offend. Actually, what was your name? Marjorie. Are we going closer? I don't like it. I don't like it. I do not like it. I don't. Get away from me. I don't want it. He holds out his hand. James, though everyone calls me Jim, except that asshole here. He points across the party to someone dressed as a ghost. Ooh. Sorry if I scared everyone. They call me Jimothy? What? Why? Only I knew. Well, if you happen to cross someone with a fairy wings and a bunch of glitter, that's probably Renee. She's playing my game. Brand new to it. She's really friendly. Renee? Hey. Oh, you. Someone knocks into Jim's shoulder. Oh, hey. But whoever it was, it's gone. I swear I saw cat ears. What's going on? Jim grunts and fixes his outfit. Oh man, my button broke and the... Scheiße! I don't know how to speak German either, I'm sorry. He holds his broken costume with a curl in his brows and a bite on his lip. His face falls even more when he struggles to fix it. Man! Hey, it was really nice to meet you. I gotta go fix this. Hopefully we can chat again later. I nod my head along. It was really nice to meet you too. Enjoy the party. He pins the broken part of his costume to his body, cradling it like a delicate bit of china. He leaves and I'm alone in the sea of costumes. I feel like I've made another friend. Then I notice her immediately. Yo! She's so pretty! Her flowing costume, beautiful wings, and, well, she's pretty in general. How do excessively beautiful people manage to live their lives again? How do excessively beautiful people manage to live their lives again? I can't relate. Before I can approach her, the fairy makes eye contact with me. Her face lights up, and I realize I don't know her name. What am I gonna do about this? Oh my gosh, your outfit is so cute. How do you put it together? I just made it myself. The fairy looks at me, eyes glittering with awe. It helps that the rhinestones under her eyes seem to shine as well. Wow, that must have taken more work than what I threw together.
Wow.
That's amazing. I can do like small stuff to make things look cuter, but nothing like that. But I should introduce myself. I'm Renee, a simple woman by day, but a fairy by night. Now it's my turn to be awestruck. I break into a smile. Renee laughs a little, both light and slightly nervous at the same time. But when she looks at me, she takes a sip of water, cocks her head, and smiles. That was pretty corny, wasn't it? I knew it was corny, but Jim put me up to it. You mean the host? Yeah, him. He said that I had to turn up the charm for anyone I take interest in. And that's me.
Mm-hmm.
But that reminds me, what's your name? I should have asked earlier. Marjorie. I like that name. It's charming and memorable too. You think so? I know so. I'm real good with these things. My nana always said I had the intuition to tell who could shine. This feels like flattery, but I don't mind the feeling. It doesn't feel empty or contingent on me being good enough. I could get used to this. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate it. It's my first time at a party and all. It's nice to know I can make an impression. It's your first time? Well, this is my first time too. Not at a party, but at one of Jim's parties. There won't be any funny business going on unless you count nerding out and punch that's with way too much vodka in it as funny business. Vodka, huh? I'm suddenly very grateful that I didn't want to drink too much. There's a reason I made myself one of the designated drivers. She looks at my likely nervous expression and pats my shoulder. Don't worry though, I can show you where the good stuff is, as in the stuff that won't knock you out in one step. I don't know. Here's the thing with me and the parties and drinking. When I was human, I was kind of, I don't like it when some rando gives me drinks at all. I don't like it. It scares me. Unless it's my friend, somebody that I trust, or I'm getting it from a restaurant and I'm seeing them pour it myself. So I guess I would just stay right where I was, actually. I look around the party nervously. I'm still feeling vaguely nauseous. Would it be okay if we stayed here? It's okay if you can't right now or ever. I won't hold it against you. Thanks. That means a lot to me. No need to be so shy about it. It's just the decent thing to do. I have a hard time telling what's decent, so I appreciate it. Renee smiles. There's a bit of sadness in her eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. No worries though. I got you covered. That aside, I'm enjoying my time with Renee. She was really nice and actually seems to like talking to me. I never thought I'd see the day that it happened without some catch. I hold back a sigh. I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop, which is more than a little frustrating. Are you okay? I'm good, just nervous, that's all. My voice comes out a little squeaky, but I hope my sincerity comes across. Well, let's get you comfortable then. Where would you like to go? Jim will let me go anywhere, I think. Are you two dating? Renee laughs, a little graceful than her last one. I raise my eyebrows instinctively. Jim's great and all, but totally not my type. We just play together. Oh, TNT? A small gasp escapes her lips. Towers and Titans. Jim's a fellow player. I hang out sometimes outside of the game. I really enjoy playing with him because he knows his stuff and doesn't mind helping me out with the stuff I don't know about. I honestly think he should be the tower master instead of the dude who is, well, that's just... Huh? I honestly think he should be the tower master instead of the dude who is. Oh, and instead of the dude who is, but that's just me. Anyway, did Jim tell you about this already? Yeah, he did. It sounds interesting. Okay, good. I'm kind of a newbie, so I'm not sure how well I would have explained it. You seem like you know a lot, though. Now you're flattering me. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to sound insincere. Don't worry too much. You really didn't. I wanted to ask you, could we... Ah, that's loud! Oh my god! I'm so sorry. Renee, get your phone out of the room! I'm busy! Can't you wait? No, it's blowing up and killing my vibe! Get it out! Renee's expression turns mysterious. She looks down, then up at me. It's okay if you have to get it. I need to check it with someone too. You don't mind? I can meet you in the kitchen in a bit, okay? To show me those drinks? I'm a woman, my word, you know. Thank you. I'll see you later then. A smile that stretches across Renee's face. She takes one of my hands in hers and I don't flinch. That's a better look on you. Surprised? No, happy. And suddenly, so am I. I'm happy? That's surprising. I don't remember the last time I was happy about anything outside pleasing others. Shit. It's strange that a simple touch could make me feel this way, but I don't hate it. Yeah, I'm happy. I'll see you in the kitchen. You should go get your phone. I should. I'll see you later, okay? She seems slightly unsure of herself. I try to take my hand and gently pat hers. This is something I realize it's a little weird, but Renee doesn't seem to mind. Thanks. I'll talk to you in a bit. Sorry. Bad line read. With that, Renee sets off, and I'm faced with a dilemma. Where exactly do I go from here? I'm outside again. I nervously shuffle past some people and make it outside, mostly curious on what the commotion is all about. Only to find my answer sooner than later. The first thing I spot is two partygoers playing some game. One didn't seem to put much effort in his costume. Hey! He looks so cool! The other is wearing a werewolf costume. It suits him well, considering his huge build. You going down, bro! I'm the master of beer pong! I don't know how to do this one. Not sure that's something worth bragging about, man. I don't know what way. Yeah, I'll just stick with that. Okay. Woo! Damn, am I good or what? The tall guy dressed as a werewolf grabs the cup and the ball landed in, downing the whole cup in one go. He slams the empty cup on the table. Yeah, I get it. Alright, let's see you let. The werewolf bounces the ball right under the guy's hands and lands it in the last remaining cup. The shorter guy stares down at the last plastic cup in shock. Oh hey, looks like I won. Good games, bro. How did you? What's this? What's this little sliding motion that you did here? Oh, the werewolf pats the guy on the back before turning around and going to leave. Out of pure unfortunate chance, someone suddenly bumps into me. I stumble out of the gathered crowd and land right at the werewolf's feet. Oh, perfect. Great. Hey, manners, guys. Come on now. He looks down at me and gives a concerned expression as I rub my sore knee. You alright? Yeah, I'll manage. I push myself off the stone porch and brush off any dirt from my legs. Sorry about that. People can get pretty rowdy at these kinds of events. Take it from someone with experience. Yeah, I can imagine. Just one look at the guy from in front of me paints a clear picture, a clear image of someone who'd be the star quarterback on some football team. This is your first party? Yeah, I usually avoid these kinds of places. I wish I had the luxury. Ah, right, manners. My name is Jack. And what do I call you? You know what? Seems nice enough. Tell him your name. Marjorie. Ah, that's a nice name. If you say so. Hey, it's more interesting than my name. There are like 8 Jacks I know personally at the pre-university. Who knows how many more might be out here? That does sound annoying.
Hey.
Hey, it's a little noisy. Little noisy out here. You wanna maybe talk somewhere else, somewhere less. Someone yells out Jack's name. We both turn to spot someone standing in front of the beer pong table and pointing directly at him. Yo, let's go, bro. My turn. Your record is going down, bro. Yeah, somewhere less that. Sure. Oh gosh. We both head inside the house to find ourselves somewhere less crowded. There's a trash bag in the corner. I thought this was nice for a minute there, which turns out to be the kitchen at the moment. You seem pretty popular. Jack lets out a heavy sigh as he grabs one of the free drinks laying on the countertop. He swishes the liquid around in a cup a bit before taking a sip. Well, it comes with being the star football player, right? You're right, I suppose that's true. But honestly, tiring. Feels like I'm at a party every weekend. Do you not like parties? You've been to one, you've been to them all. Jack takes a huge gulp of whatever he's drinking before slamming the cup on the countertop. Right, well, based on the screaming going on out back, I'm guessing my title is being threatened. The Jack downs the rest of his drink and tosses it to the trash can across from the countertop. Right, so it's been cool. It's been cool talking to you. If you ever feel uncomfortable or whatnot, feel free to come find me. I know how intense parties like these can get. Yeah, you know what? Let him leave. It's fine. He clearly has a lot on his plate. Better let him go attend to whatever he needs to. Besides, beer pong isn't exactly the most riveting thing to watch. Catch you later, Marjorie. Yeah, see you later. Jack gives me a half grin before waving by, heading back toward the beer pong table. I take a deep breath and summon just a little more of my courage. I have to keep trying. On to the next thing. After some wandering about the party, I find myself back in the kitchen. After taking a sip of my drink, I look up to notice someone gazing back. Icy blue eyes stare into my own, a smirk spreading on their lips. The man takes his time to approach me, sauntering over with a drink in his hand. Yo!
Hey.
Hey! Who are you? Hi. Do you come here often? I hope I'm not. I hope not. For the first time, I gaze upward, noticing cat ear headphones atop his head. Is that your costume? My costume? Oh no. Hell no. I put as much effort into this thing as they did to this party, am I right? My lips form a thin line, somewhat akin to a polite smile. Anyway, what are you supposed to be? A witch. Oh, nice. Going to use a love spell on me? I wouldn't mind. Oh. I can only politely laugh at what has to be a joke. I can tell by his eyes, however, that he's serious. How can I nicely steer the conversation elsewhere? Before I can think of anything, he jumps in. Enjoying yourself so far? It's not. That's totally expected. I am, actually. I met some really interesting people. Interesting, you mean weird? I still don't get why a beauty like you is at a lame party like this. He's coming on really strong. The flattery is nothing like the compliments I received from Renee or the others. I chewed the inside of my cheek, frowning. How can I make my intentions clear to him without making him upset? The name's Nico, by the way. Oh, I'm Marjorie. He smiles, cursing myself for thinking it handsome. Really? Do you really think that's handsome? Okay. As if reading my mind, his smile curved into a smirk, slyly taking a sip of his drink, eyes never leaving me. I shrink back into a chair, wishing I could meld into the seat. I couldn't help but feel like a deer caught in the middle of the road, headlights replaced with mesmerizing blue eyes. Got something on your mind? I quickly shake my head, only for him to let out a hearty laugh. You're not a very good liar, are you? Don't worry, I can teach you how. He drifts off mid-sentence, looking me up and down. Among other things. Yo! This is a bit strong, sir. A bit strong. I feel my cheeks burn, bright red, immovable lump in the back of my throat. I didn't expect you to be so honest, Marjorie. I jolt as he says my name, a snake slithering along my spine. You said the people you met were interesting? Got any questions about one of them in particular? Oh no, I never got to get the punk in the tub's name. That's unfortunate. I really want to get with that one. Oh man, I guess Jim? I guess Jim is the best question, I guess. He snorted. That weirdo? God, how lame. From his dumb TNT to, well... I mean, just look at this party, and you'll get what I mean. I know I don't have any other experiences to compare it to, but the party seemed anything but lame. Jim was eccentric. No, not even that. Jim enjoyed talking about his interests and loved sharing them with others. How was that weird? The more I stand here in silence, stewing his words, the more I realize I can't stay here any longer. I think I'm going to go get some fresh air. I'd much rather talk to you, but I can't blame you. I smile politely, ducking my head in a nod as I stand, heading towards anywhere that isn't here. I stop in the middle of the crowd, instead turning on my heel. The feeling in my chest churns and churns. What was once elation has soured. Now I just want to be alone somewhere. A closet? I look about the party again. I realize there's one place I know I can go. With a nod and huff, I summon whatever fortitude I have and made my way towards the stairs. I pass by the bowls and skulls carved out pumpkins filled with snacks. A cauldron is overflowing with cheese curls. Maybe I should bring some food along? Grab some chips. I curl around swaying Julius Caesar to... I curl around swaying Julius Caesar to swipe a cup off the tower and fill it with chips. With a hum, I crunch down for a brief moment. I think myself a mighty witch eating some bones of my victim. But I shake it from my head, my thoughts just as quickly as the chip dissolves on my tongue. We're going to the bathroom, please. I scurry off and hope no one noticed me. Once I climb up the stairs, I knock on the door. Sorry, player, your bathroom is another castle! It's me, I got chips! I open it anyway. I know that reference. Yay! It's the punk in the bathtub! When the punk in the bathtub looks over, his face immediately breaks into a large tipsy grin. A hand lifts and fingers wiggle, inviting me over.
Aye.
Hey, come on in. The joint's a real haunt. I laugh and kick the door closed with the tip of my boot. With a little bounce, I move to the toilet and sit by him. How goes your voyage on the high seas? It goes swimmingly. There is a moment of silence as your eyes seem to roll onto one another. Both of us have our lips curled in, trying not to burst into laughter. But we do anyway. I'm sorry. I like it. Anyway, I'm sorry. It was right there. I had to. I would have never forgiven myself. I. He shifts in the tub. Are those? I lean the cup over and rattle it. Want some?
Yeah.
With a nod, he opens his hand and I oblige him. Sweet, sweet processed food. Come to me, my love. He wriggles a little in the tub, clanking against the sides of it with beer bottles and studs in his jacket. How'd it go? How'd it go? Making friends? I nod and give a little smile. Yeah, I think I did. Who'd you meet? Oh, why? You jealous? Jeez. Oh, why? You jealous? You caught me. I am. I'm absolutely seething with it. Nah, I just want to make sure you're having an okay time. Why? He shrugs and contorts his mouth. I can't rightly say. Maybe I just want to be your fairy godmother or something. Patron saint of chaos. Fuck yeah. You know I can hear you, right? He looks over to me as he noticed for the first time I'm in the room. Or at least that's what he's trying to act terribly. Oh, my stars and garters. Is that a ghost? Ooh. A ghost of a witch before thine eyes? Behold. Woo. I lean into him and slap the back of my hand onto his shoulder with a laugh burbling out of me like a cauldron. Ah, I've been contaminated by the specter! I keep laughing, and with every shake of my chest, I feel a little better than I did. It warms me. After a moment, he smirks and lifts a beer to his lips. I knew it. She laughs. A beer in his hand shifts to the other hand as he can reach over the edge of the tub, pristine and white against his black leather jacket. With a tap from the back of his fingers against my arm, he gains my attention. Who'd you meet? Regale me. Tell me of the outside world. Come on, who? Renee, Jim, Jack. You know what? I'll mention Jack. I met Jack. Seems friendly, but... What? Well, he does come off a little intense. Scary, almost. Ah. I can see why you'd think that. But? He smiles knowingly. He's really just a friendly giant. You wouldn't kill a spider. Me, on the other hand, death to 'em all. Did you meet anyone else, or...? Jim. I met the host of the party, Jim. We talked about the TNT. Yes, he is, won't do. Do you know him? Only in passing. A friend of a friend sort of thing. Jim's cool. He made his own costume. It looks really cool. I'm a little jealous, actually. I had to cobble mine and find bits of pieces here and there. And you look absolutely bewitching. Thanks. Do you really think so? It's not drab or anything, is it? He shakes his head, and the little curl on his hair casts a line across his face. Bewitching. He emphasizes with a wave of his hand in the air. Thanks! That makes me feel a little better. Were you really that worried about it? I feel a shoulder lift and fall. I guess a little.
Why?
Fucking why? It looks great. At least you have a costume. Unlike you. A sharp glower cuts across the bathroom into me. And it slices. And when it slices across me, I expect it to cleave me in two. But the smile he fights is in the corner of his lips tell me that it's all ruse. Deviant. The beer lifts to his lips again for a sip. Did you meet anyone else, or you just want me to say everyone, huh? Renee. I met Renee. I met this girl dressed up as a fairy. Nice. How was it? She's really friendly. She's easy to talk to, and it feels, I don't know, less scary to talk to her. He flicks a hand out to me with pride.
Hell yeah!
See? Hell yeah! Yeah, that's right. Thank you, VA God. The beer in his hand lifts with a nod.
Aye.
Hey, well. Look at you, booming left, right, and center like a fungus. Good for you, really. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me too, though truthfully, I'm still a little nervous. He lifts a finger. But you made it through your first hour of your first Halloween party, and to that... shit, hold on. He leans forward, the top of his knees like soot-covered mountains against snow-white tub. With one beer in the air held as steady as he could, he rummaged for another. You fucker, come here. Here. He hands one to me. Just hold it. Don't look at me like that. Just hold it. It's about ceremony. With a smile and a peaked brow, I take it. Cheers to you, you cheeky fucking rich. Well done. He takes a sip, but I just hold the bottle awkwardly. Hey, can I look at the nails I'm picking at to occupy my hands and thoughts. When that's exhausted, I run a nail across the edge of the beer bottle's wrapper.
You okay?
What's up? You okay? I just want to say that I am, but honestly, I don't know yet. As I sit trying to decide how to answer that, my eyes trace the lines of the tiles around me. Line after line after line. And as perfect as they are, they never seem to meet in any meaningful way. The smell of pumpkin spice hit my nose as the automatic sprayer in the hall wafts in from beneath the door. I didn't know how I had zoned out so thoroughly until I felt gentle fingers on me. When I turned to look, the punk in the bathtub has furrowed his brows into worry. It looks like it should be the most unnatural expression on him, and yet it's the most genuine I think I've seen.
Aye.
Hey, are you okay? Seriously? His shoulders lift and fall. I made it through an hour, but it still doesn't feel like enough. I have this little knot in my chest. I point with my finger and drill it against my torso. Like I'm being watched. That everything I do, I think is wrong. I thought that after this much time away, I'd have a little more control over me. And I've come to realize I have nothing. I shake my head. I'm sorry that was... I don't mind listening if you want to talk. Open up the floodgates. I mean, we've gone this far. Let's go. My family. My family. It's just my family. It's just that I'm realizing that maybe it doesn't matter how far I run. They'll always have a grip on me. I feel so trapped. They were that controlling? They were and are. I don't talk to them anymore. Not that they'd want to talk to me. That's their loss. I, for one, like talking to you. Really? I'm not weird for not knowing things or for this being the first time I'm celebrating Halloween. A hand lifts firm.
What?
Hold up. First time ever and you're in the bathroom with me? Oh no, this won't do. You've got mischief to do. I like it here. With you. Oh, that's so sweet. What if I like it here in the bathroom? I like number 2. Oh my god, Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god. Number two. I like it here. With you. I like you here too, but I also don't want to steal the entire party from you. We could go together? Not ready to go there yet. Because of... He takes a sip instead of answering. I watch his posture drip. This time I reach out and put a hand over near him. I'll listen if you want. When he looks over, there's a moment of calm, like an empty street before a horde of costumed children catapult towards houses. No. I shrink and shuffle away, deflated like a rotten pumpkin on a porch. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not you. I gotta pee. Oh! Oh, this is not the right expression for this, but oh! I jump up from the toilet and back up to the door. I'll head out. I'll head back out there then. Thanks for the advice. He doesn't move except for the tilt of his head that lifts his chin. The light glints off his lip ring and studs on his jacket. He sparkles with chaos. Come see me again later? Yeah, I'll make a stop on my hourly hunt. I nod. Wicked. He wraps his hands on the edge of the tub and shakily pulls himself forward. Bottles clank and move as he emerges from the tub. One foot and leg leans over the side, his other appendages following behind. Like a drunken punk octopus. I gotta drown the dragon. Gross. Well, what do you want from me? I already told you. He stops moving for a second and locks eyes with me. His expression is unexpected, as I am coming to expect it from him. Ironically.
Why?
You really want to spend more time with me? Why? I like your company. Is that a crime? His face morphs into a mischievous grin. I don't know. You want to get arrested, you deviant? With you? Yeah, maybe. Then go scope out the party and we'll rob him of their candy later. Fine. I turn to leave.
Hey.
Hey. Visited me again. Seriously. I don't say anything. I couldn't. My mouth curled too much into a grin. I step behind the door and away from him again, closed behind me. I hear him slip out of the tub and a couple of steps. Die off on your boomstick, you creep. I jump off and head into the party, biting my lips. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a friend now in him, whoever he is. I already met a few people. I should try to talk one of them again, but who? I didn't get to know the cat ear guy's name. Jack seems like a cool guy. Jim is also pretty cool. Renee is also pretty cool. You know, I think I'll go back to Jack. He seems really interesting. There was a glowing recommendation from the guy, and he never gave me his name either. The one in the bathroom. Like, he said that he's a gentle giant, so I might as well try. Hi, Patchouli. Hi, Patchouli. I'm doing my best to maneuver through the party. It's times like these that I feel glad I don't have claustrophobia. As I squeeze into the living room, I spot a familiar face. His werewolf costume is hard to miss. That and the fact that he towers over everyone at the party. I have an announcement. Several people stop and turn towards Jack, who was standing by the front door. The extra kegs have arrived. Oh my God. Everyone lets out a loud cheer as Jack carries in 2 kegs on his shoulder. Yeah, I know I'm awesome and all that. Jack places the kegs by the rest of the alcohol and stretches his arms. Man, those things are heavy. Jack's eyes met with mine and they light up. He rushes over to meet me.
Hey!
Ah, Marjorie! Just in time, be my partner? This is a bit fast. This is a bit fast. I just met you. Partner? I need a team member to play. I made a mistake going to this man. My usual teammate is blackout drunk so I sorta have to find a replacement. What exactly are you playing? Have you ever heard of cornhole before? No. Shook my head. You're wasting your time on that one, Jack. He surprisingly ignored them, eyes on my own. It's an easy game, I promise. So, will ya? He pleaded. You know what? It's my first new Halloween party. Might as well play. Seating myself, I turned to him with a smile. Sure. He nearly beamed in response, turning around before facing me with 4 palm-sized bags.
Yeah!
Alright, I'll show you where the game is being played. Without even thinking, Jack grabs my hand and excitedly pulls me towards our new destination. So that's where the corn part comes through. Though they're most likely filled with beans. I see. He turned towards the board opposite us, one also at our feet. You take turns throwing all of your bags and land them in the hole. That's 3 points. Make it on the board, that's 1. You knock off an opponent's bag, that cancels out or nullifies their point. Make sense? I slowly nodded, trying to remember everything he said. He lightly touches my arm. Don't worry, I'll explain as we go. Okay, right. His opponent waves a hand. Are you ready yet? Are you ready to be beat? Jack responds with a confident grin. He instructed me to stand at the opposite and next to our opponent, their team member standing next to him. I just hope that jacket doesn't restrict your movements is all. Looks awfully tight. As his smile widened, eyes narrowing. Gotta show my pristine physique somehow. Besides. Jack's eyes narrow more. Just worry about yourself there and remember which one of us is an athlete. Was? Well, I'll tell you what. We beat these guys and I'll tell you about it. Deal. His smile vanished as he concentrated, swinging his right arm back and forth, front to back. Then, with a release of his hand, the bag went flying. Thud! On the board. So close to the hole, too. First point to me, baby. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky now. It's still an early game. Me? Cocky? The person next to me merely chuckled, winding up for their shot. Thwack! Theirs landed on the opposite board as well. Eventually, everyone else but me had gone. Jack looks up at me, nodding slightly. Right, I can do this. I tried mirroring what he had done, taking a few practice throws before finally releasing the bag. We all watch as it sailed through the air and before thud, it lands just shy of the board. I could feel embarrassment creep up my cheeks, hands curling into fists.
Hey.
Nice throw, Marjorie. What? But I didn't even make it on the board. It's still a great shot for someone who'd never played before. Next time, aim a little higher on your bag, just so your bag goes farther. I nod, smiling slightly. He kept making it on the boards, oftentimes knocking off the opponent's bags. Is that his strategy? Collect the low points and eliminate theirs? Though he almost seems upset, annoyed even that while he was winning, he wasn't making the winning shot. Then maybe I should aim. I eyed the round hole. I tossed my bag in my hands a few times before flattening it in my palm. Swinging it a few times, I made eye contact with Jack. Oops! Startled, I released too soon. The bag was flying to the wayside. It landed to the left of the board by a few feet. I really messed that one up. I look up to the sound of clapping. Our opponent putting their hands together, dripping with sarcasm. Before I could shrink back, a voice calls out to me, clear and soft.
Hey.
Ignore them, Marjorie. You're doing amazing. Oh, man. I wish parties were like that, though. Honestly. I could only put on a smile. When I was human, I hated going to parties because they would make me participate in games, and all I do is just embarrass myself, and everybody just assumes that I would just fail on impact. And whenever I do try to participate, well, I don't know how to put it. They teased me for it. Like, I didn't know what I had to do to satisfy anyone. And whenever I really didn't want to play at all, but they made me. Whenever I failed, they just laughed at me and made me the butt of the joke most of the time instead of having fun, which, that's why I tried to avoid so many parties with the same group of people for a while when I was human, anyway. But I had to participate in lots of parties. I had to participate in games, even though I hated it, because everybody thought of me as an idiot, I guess. But whatever. Anyway, I don't want to let him down. We were winning, but only because of his skill. I shouldn't have played, should I? I'm only dragging him down. That's exactly how I felt during that time when I was human. Everything that I did, I just felt like I was disappointing everyone with every turn and every step that I took. Keep calm and do your best, okay? The point here is to have fun, not win. That's exactly what a user would say. And yet we're winning. Hi, Snowfield. Hi, Snowfield. And right, beating myself up won't help them. Exhaling deeply, I let calmness spread over my body, feeling my muscles relax. With just one swing, I let go of the bag, watching it soar across the air. Thunk! I don't believe it. I made it! Woo! I can't do this one. It's really deep. Woohoo! Okay. He cheered. My bag nestled under the board, having landed right in the hole.
Yeah.
3 points to Marjorie. I grinned, mirroring his contagious energy. I felt the strange sensation of wanting to give him a hug, but remained standing where I was. My smile widened, cheeks tinged with gray slight pain from the new action. Even so, smiling felt wonderful. I forgot how amazing being truly unapologetically happy felt. All right, you've got it. You got a wild card. That's all. Nah, bro. That right there, that's natural talent. His eyes met with mine. This time, I didn't look away. Jack's face turns slightly reddish. Oh, somebody's got a crush on me. Anyway. And he breaks eye contact, letting out a nervous fake cough. Is he okay? Before I could ask, the game continued. A moment gone. And the unsurprising victor of the game is Team 2. He walked over towards me and the other players discussing their unfair defeat. Congrats, Marjorie. You killed it. You got one. You got on the board a few times and even got a hole in one. It wasn't. It really wasn't. Isn't anything really. Nah, nonsense. You were fantastic. I look up at him. A small but gentle, honest smile creeps up on his face. I'm glad you played with me, Marjorie. I smile back. Me too. It was surprisingly a fun game. Surprisingly? I think half the fun was playing with you. Really? I am smooth. I didn't believe it, but I am a smooth person. Really? He rubbed the back of his head, averting his gaze. Anyway, yeah, thanks. You just helped me retain my undefeated record. Undefeated? Yeah, people take these party games crazy serious because everyone wants bragging rights, and nothing screams bragging rights before beating all star. But really, I should be thanking. But really, I should be thanking you. Jeez, I forgot how to speak. I'm normally not all that social, so joining others, sometimes even my own family and activities can be. I lick my lips, looking for the right word. Scary? Yeah, scary. So, I'm glad you pushed me to play, even though initially I might have been cursing you for it. So, unsurprisingly, Jack's laugh is as deep as his voice, naturally pleasing to the ears. The whole point of me going to this party was to have fun and make friends. I like to think that I've accomplished that. He didn't say anything back, just gazed at me softly. After a few moments, he coughed, breaking contact. He ran a hand through his hair before his eyes met mine once more. I'd like to think of that too. So, I began, not entirely sure where I was headed. Have you always been good at sports? I bet playing football helped with your aim. He stiffened slightly, plastering on a smile. Yeah, it might have helped. Right, I guess I owe you that explanation on the whole "was" thing, huh? Jack lets out a strained sigh before giving me a small smile. I actually quit. Oh? I hadn't expected that. Was there a reason why? Do I need one? He laughed, but albeit sounding forced. I suppose not. Thanks for saying that. I'm so tired of people freaking out at me saying that. Honestly, I must have heard the same damn thing a million times since I made my decision. It's so tiring. Still, I'm sure you had a reason, right? I did, but it's not important. I don't want to bog you down with the nitty-gritty. Jack seems slightly bothered by the general conversation. Besides, football was never my favorite sport. Why'd you play it then? He walks over and grabs one of the free drinks laying around and downs half of it in one gulp. That helps. You have like 5 minutes to spare, right? It's a long story. Sure. My dad was a OB. What's that? Is that the Q? A Q. It's a quarterback. Okay. Sorry. If you don't know, I don't know anything about sports. I was never a sports enthusiast, actually. I used to when I was in grade school, when I was a human. But when I got into high school, no, not anymore. I was only interested in track and field. In fact, when I was human, I really wanted to join the track and field club thing, but I didn't know how to do it, so I didn't really push on that. Anyway, my dad was a quarterback back in high school. He was the star of the team. Pretty much everyone knew him. He was destined to make it into high school, into high-end college, and maybe even the major leagues until he ruined his knee. Sports injury? Nah. Nah. He went out of the he went to get out of bed and took a bad step, shot his knee all to hell and back. Just like that, his entire life goal was thrown out, all from getting out of bed. Jesus. Ever since I was a kid, my dad was building me up to do what he couldn't, live out the dream he never got to do. Truthfully, I always hated the sport, but, well, when your dad is living his own dreams through you, it's kinda hard to tell him no. Jack lets out a sigh and drinks the rest of his cup in a single large gulp. It must have taken a lot of courage to quit. Yeah, well, a lot of courage and being thrown out of home. You got thrown out? Yeah, something like that. I quit right before our big playoff game. There were scouts there looking at the players. Didn't have the nerve to tell my father I quit until after he went to the game and saw I wasn't playing. Are you homeless? Nah, I'm bugging with a friend. I'm working out getting a dorm room on the college grounds. I'll manage though, no worries. Yeah, Jack gives me a reassuring smile, but behind the facade is someone who is clearly still dealing with a lot of stress and emotion. Jack walks up and places a hand on my shoulder. Hey, don't worry. Things will fix themselves. Besides, I actually made it into the college off my grades, not my skill as a football player. Anyway, there's a party waiting inside. Might as well go enjoy it. Jack gives me a small smirk before heading back inside. What are we still doing out here? Let's head back into the party. He didn't wait for my reply, a large form already passing through the open doorway. Woo! Oh, my throat. Oh my god. I follow him back into the party and begin pondering. Which person should I talk to next? I want to go back into the bathroom. I should have asked him for his bloody name. You know what? Renee. Renee was cool. I like her. I awkwardly walk around and decide on lingering in the living room. As it turns out, I don't have to wait for long. Renee walks toward me with a small smile and a haggard look. So the drinks are... Are you okay? Renee pauses, sighs, and comes a little closer to me. I'll be fine. I just had something annoying to deal with over the phone. Thanks for worrying. Of course I would. I want you. Is it just me, or does Renee look a little nervous? I want you to be my friend.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, of course it'll take time, but you went out of your way to be kind and help me. I want to value that, so yeah. Can we try to be friends? Yeah, sounds good. I thought you were, gonna say something else, to be honest. Like, what? It's nothing. I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. Anyway, let's see what's in the fridge. Okay. I mentioned the punch. What about the punch? Is it really that bad? It is. Oh man, I had punch. Jim really has no sense for these things, so the punch is a victim of that. He really shouldn't do that, but he tries to keep his party safe in other ways. As a friend of mine said, it was sugary, though. Then your friend is either shit-faced or has the highest alcohol tolerance I've ever seen in a while. It must be close to mine. Oh, I see. Anyway, it'll be fine if you have a wine cooler or something. Want me to get you one? I don't know anything about wine coolers, though. Don't worry, I'll find one if you... I think you'll like it. I'll find one I think you'll like. Is that okay? That's fine, thank you. Should I wait here?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I'll bring it to you quickly. Sounds good. Oh man, I miss having more people here to just do voices for me because my sound box is not doing good. Renee comes back a few minutes later, and I look at her when the wine colors all in all. A pretty girl is bringing me a drink? How, am I dreaming right now? I'm tempted to slap myself to get back into reality. Are you okay? Have you never had alcohol before? Oh, I need to snap out of this. She's right in front of me. No, my previous circumstances didn't allow me to. I was told it'd be too worldly for me. That even I was told it was too worldly for me. That even a bit of alcohol would be an end to my virtue. But thinking about that depresses me too much. Renee looks so curious, but doesn't seem to like she's going to pry. It's overrated, but sometimes it's fun. Sometimes, in all honesty, She pauses as she hands me the wine cooler. It's pineapple flavored. Ooh. I wanted to get shit-faced when I got here, but I'm glad I didn't. While I'd never been that drunk, that doesn't sound fun at all. It isn't, which is part of why I'm glad I didn't do it. I have some stuff going on and I need to face it head on. Besides, we're beginning a friendship, right? I couldn't do that while drunk. That's true. Should we have a toast or something? Wait, that's stupid. No, it isn't. Hold on. Let me get some water while you open your cooler. I nod and open it as fast as possible. I'm ready. Renee looks at me with a glass of water, a glowing smile, and she shines. Me too. To new friendships. To new friendships. We drink in silence for a few moments until Renee giggles a bit. I look at her in confusion. I'm just happy, that's all. This really cheered me up. Because you weren't in a good mood at first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was annoyed as hell when everyone assumed I was gonna be the designated driver again. I think I'll always be the designated driver at this rate. Looking down at my feet, I think about how I am. I'm not very exciting as a person after all. But that's not a bad thing. I don't like drinking for most of the time. Since my tolerance is so high, it takes me forever to get drunk. See? Yay! Go! Jeez! Oh god! Hi! Oh god! That's the wrong face. Hold on. Yeah! I forgot how loud that is. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, welcome to the stream. My name is Marjorie01 and I'm pleased to meet you. Hello, Lieutenant Blythe. Hey! Tally-ho! The cavalry has arrived. Hello, hi. You were playing Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, did you finish your character? Weren't you like world building last time? Or you were playing, I think I remember. Gosh, it's been a while since I've watched your streams. I took it's a smaller break than I'm used to. Still world building. It's alright. You take your time on that. I heard that it's the most complex part of making a Dungeons and Dragons game. I don't know. I don't have that much experience on it. Just done some math work. World building rules. Yeah, Snowfield's a big fan of Dungeons and Dragons. He's also done a bunch of how do you put this? He's made a bunch of worlds as well. No shit. I'd love to see it when you're done. Yeah! The both of you gotta talk about this kind of stuff. It's so much fun. I like listening to him talk about it too. I don't understand half of it, but I like listening. I see. Anyway, we're playing Hexes and Hearts and Hexes. It's a game that I should have been playing in Halloween. Love so much more to do, but making is great progress. Yeah, it is. I've heard. Oh man, even making a story just for writing purposes is also a lot of work. So good on you. Good on you. Oh man. This is a dating sim that I should be doing this on the Halloween, but whatever. How's it going? It's going. Or are you talking to him? Sorry, I don't know. Anyway, let me just continue. Most people hate drinking with me because they get wasted way sooner than I do. I wonder what drinking with you would be like. I don't know if it'd be fun. I don't agree. I think it'd be really fun. I can tell you're hard on yourself mostly because I am too. Anyone? So far, I'm doing great. So far, I'm doing great. You shouldn't be. You seem like a really good person. You have a lot of faith in me. It's sweet. Faith is still a loaded word for me, but I try to make my best to take the compliment. Alright, see ya, Snow. I just want to believe in genuine good. I just want to believe in genuine good in. This is a weird sentence for me to say. I just want to believe in genuine good in people while standing on my own 2 feet. So you've been burned too. Yeah, something like that. It's a long story, but I don't really have family anymore. Or friends. Fun stuff, right? Are they okay? Or do you just not talk to them? You know what? I know her a bit enough. Not at all. I don't talk to them. I don't really talk to my family or former friends at all. They didn't die. I just don't talk to them. I'm sorry to hear that. That's always unfortunate when you can't connect with the people you're supposed to be the closest to. Sometimes I wonder if that's an option for me. But maybe I'm being optimistic or pessimistic depending on how you look at it. I think that I should shut up about this now, though. You don't want to hear all this. You're sweet for listening to this long. My family, the ones I don't talk to, they called me sweet a lot, you know? But in a way that didn't make me feel good. To make a long story short, I'm not used to that being a compliment. So you got one of those backhanded, condescending compliments, right? Yeah, I did actually. You seem happy to have realized that. Do I? I mean, sort of. It's more like I'm happy to have found the words to what I went through. Is it liberating? It is, but I don't know how to describe it. You don't have to. I have a feeling I know exactly what you mean. There's a huge relief, actually. I let out a sigh and smile up at her. I'm really glad. That makes things easier, doesn't it? It does, but most of the time when I get called sweet, I think they don't really mean it. But you're really nice. Most people assume it's not sincere. If I'm being honest, I have some less favorable rumors surrounding me. I understand. I bet my former family and friends have said I'm too worldly. Now I sound really self-centered and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ugh. I don't even think most people consider worldly an insult. What was I thinking? I'm not sure what you mean. Can you elaborate? Renee doesn't look at me with that all-consuming judgment I know all too well. She just seems curious. Well, worldly was a bit of an insult to my family. It was like you indulge too much in things. I think I get it. I think I get it a little now. Thanks for clarifying. It sounds like you've been through a lot. I don't know why, but why I smile at that. Is it bad coping? Is it gratitude that someone's trying to understand? My reasons are unknown even to me, but I am a little happy. That look again. I knew you were similar to me. How? Renee smiles reassuringly. She seems to be everything I'm not in some ways. It'd be easier to envy her, but I'd rather try and shine in my own way. That's what I decided for myself. Well, you're the type who's happy when they're growing. Or when you realize something important. Even if it hurts, you're happy. That last part is more of what I aspire to be. You've got it down, though. Really? Totally. You're doing great at this party, in case no one's told you. Thank you, Renee. That means a lot to me. You make it sound like I've done a lot for you. We've just chatted a bit, and I totally spilled some of my guts. Renee laughs nervously. It's a little embarrassing, but it doesn't bug me as much if it's you or for some reason. My heart skips a beat and proceeds to shoot straight up to my throat. Thank you. Thank you. It's no problem. Oh no. I grew up in a judgmental environment that I'm constantly paranoid that everyone else is doing it. I've kind of learned as a human when I was human. It's kind of hard to separate those two sometimes. I've learned that sometimes you have to just put it in the back burner of your mind. Like, yes, people are talking about you badly behind your back, but what are you gonna do about it? In the end of the day, everybody goes home and whatever, they're gonna forget. Today you're the topic of the day, but tomorrow it's gonna be somebody else. I tried to back then when I was in school, when I was human, what I did was that I focused more on my work. I knew people were saying bad things about me, or people were super judgmental about me because of a condition that I had when I was human. But I focused mostly on my work, and I didn't care what anybody else was thinking. If anybody wanted to talk to me about whatever, about me, I would indulge them. But if they're gonna talk badly about me, you're not worth my time. That's basically what was in my brain at that time. I think that's what they were describing in this situation in this game. Yeah. It kind of is like that. Should I say my thoughts out loud? Should I leave and scream or something? What do I do? What do I do to say that I'm starting to really like Renee? Gosh. Then her phone starts to ring. The first thing I notice is the pretty waltz-like. That's not waltz-like. It's loud and it's obnoxious. The second thing is how pale Renee's face looks. Let me just let this ring. Anyway, what are you going to... Oh! No. Shit. Renee looks at her phone, then at me, then at her phone again. And maybe I'm projecting onto this game. Don't worry. Everybody's going to project to whatever piece of media they have currently in their hands, so you're fine. I'm not even... Are you okay? I'm so sorry to be that asshole. I really, really don't want to be, but at this rate, I'm gonna have to take this before something worse happens. Is there anything I can do to help? Renee shakes her head. No, not really. It's okay though, I got this. I just have to be a little more like you. I clearly look as confused as I feel because she gives me another bright smile. Brave, I'll meet you here in a bit, okay? Okay. This is spectacularly good timing for me in the sense that I can process my emotions. However, I'm still worried about Renee. It can't be something with her family, right? Like, what if they're just like mine? I shudder at the thought before heading out. I should be bold, brave, socialize. But how do I do that? I find myself in the living room once again, tapping my foot into the attractive beat.
Hey.
Nico, hey! Oh, no, hey.
Huh?
What's that look for? Nothing. What look? You look like a scared rabbit. I'm not scared. He tossed his head back in a laugh, eyes gleaming in low nights.
Oh?
Oh, prove it. Prove it? Yeah, prove you aren't scared of me. I bite my lip, wondering how to get out of this. Ignoring his suggestive tone, my eyes trail over his smiling, smug face before finally landing on the cup in his hand. Without thinking, I reach out, grab the cup, and dump the contents into my mouth. I cough a little, surprised by the hard liquor he clearly added himself. Not bad at all. I can only grimace at the thought of my lips touching the same surface as his. Ugh. There, I say, wiping my mouth with my arm. Satisfied, the skin around his eyes crinkled slightly as he grinned, leaning closer to my ear to whisper softly. Hardly. Ugh. I take a small step back, noticing. He's been smiling nonstop, amused by everything I do, or don't do for that matter. Taking a sip of my drink to get rid of the hard liquor taste, a strange sense of calm washes over me. Whether from the drinks or not, I didn't care. I was grateful for the courage. Well, I should probably go use the restroom. Yeesh. But thanks for the advice on how to deal with it. People are going to judge me and talk behind my back, but it's not like they actually do it and care about me, so I shouldn't care. Yeah. Like I said, how I dealt with it was that I focused more on my work. And they say whatever the hell they want to say. I'm just gonna focus on my work. And if they want to talk to me about it, I'm all open for it. I will explain myself or whatever I do that seems to be unnatural to them, if they care to even ask. So yeah, that's just how it is. There's nothing you can do about it. It's not like they're gonna stop. If you ask them to stop, let's keep talking about it, that kind of thing. So suddenly he turns towards me. Who else have you met? I hope they're all that you expected. I'd hate to burst your bubble. I really didn't want to tell him. In the end, due to his staring, I find myself giving in. Jack. Well, anyone's better than Jack. Jack? He seemed nothing but kind. Don't tell me you didn't notice. He's a total player, is he? He seems like a really nice guy. All he cares about is chasing women. Oh, weird. He didn't come across that way to me at all. However, he is really popular. It wasn't difficult to picture him surrounded by cheering fans. A curdling sensation flowed throughout my gut, making me hunch over slightly. Does Nico really know something I don't?
Oh.
Oh. Thank you, VA gods. He suddenly, as if remembering something, he said suddenly, sorry. You said you had to use the bathroom a while ago, didn't you? That's right. Well, I don't want to make you wait. Hurry back. What's going on here? He sang and cooed, his eyes half lidded. I didn't bother bidding a farewell, leaving him with that sour situation as fast as possible, a tinge of fear propelling me towards the bathroom. What's going on? What happened to the guy in the bathtub? Oh no! I tapped nervously on the door. It's me. Are you in there? Are you? Can I come in? I'd assumed as much. Just get in here. I push open the door and clearly explode in a laugh. He's still in there. He's lounged worse in the tub. One leg hangs over the tub, the other scales up the bathroom wall. His head is curled off to the side, all him twisted and askew. His eyes roll towards me and he smiles.
Hey.
Ding dong, the witch is here. Sup, deviant? You look ridiculous. I close the door and stand over him, my arms crossed over my chest and tilt my head too. I mean, to be fair, right now, so do you. You're upside down to me. Then sit up, I've got lots to tell you. He shifts and shuffles, and otherwise curl into comfort. When I look over again, he's like a leather-wrapped mummy. Spill the potion, witch. I tried.
Hell yeah.
Good. Did it go better? Yes. Yeah, I think I'm getting a hang of it. He points a finger and clicks his tongue, his head still upside down. You look like a depressed unicorn. Hey, it takes a long time to make this hair look this magical. He lifts a finger and curls it with pride and twirl of his finger. Hey! Oh, wait. No, never mind. That's a terrible joke. That hasn't stopped you before. For the longest time, I had this idea in my head that I should care about whatever. Yeah, it feels like that sometimes, but in the end of the day, it's just going to be you. And who else is easier to make happy than yourself? That's just how I thought of it anyway. You know? Like, in the end of the day, it's just going to be you. And you're just going to be stuck with yourself most of it anyway. So, who else are you going to make happy? Yourself or others? It's okay. But next time, give me a bit of warning before you do this, because, like, come on. We always vent whenever we do play dating sims or this kind of or other games. It's like it's nice, it's okay to vent, but don't. I need a bit of warning before then, because sometimes it's just not in the mood or anything. Anyway, slander. I laugh a little, and his chest bounces with a chuckle. But it's also nice that you say you apologize. So thank you, Cruising. I'm proud of you for going at it again. You got guts. I don't know for how much longer. I rub a hand across my stomach. It burbles and churns. You still nervous? Yeah. Just a lot of emotions all at once. I make myself comfortable on the toilet lid. When I sit still for a moment, a wave of nausea hits me. I lift a hand to my head and close my eyes as the room wobbles and sways.
Hey.
Hey! He shifts and moves until he is leaning over the edge of the tub. What is it? My stomach. Did you just drink too much? I don't think so. You look pale. I really don't feel great all of a sudden. A line of black moves towards me. May I? Help me, Obi-Punk Kenobi. You're my only hope. What is this? I lean a little closer towards him as he slides his palm over my forehead. Scanning for possession, standing by. I snort a laugh and regret it immediately. Hey! I try to say, but something else burbles. I double over and fall forward towards the wall and floor. Oh, everything's getting dizzy in here. Whoa. The lid is up before I turn around, then I lean forward, lean over and dry heave. My hands in my hair. There's hands in my hair, holding it up and another on my back.
There.
Get it up and spew it, little volcano. Nerds. After a moment of nothing, I fall away. Back against the wall, legs against the cold floor, and the headache. I don't understand. I don't understand. Everything aches. The punk in the bathtub leans forward till his elbows are on the peaks of his knees.
You okay?
That's not alcohol making you sick, is it? When I look over, I feel like I should lie, but it all feels like a little helpless now. I feel a soft shake of my head, my mouth move in the shape of a no, but nothing escapes me. When I manage to roll my eyes on him, the ghosts are back, blurring my vision. There's a lid of crypt sliding over me. I want to scream out, but I can't find my voice. I can't find my lungs. Even now. I feel a shake and then it all gargles out of me, vomiting words instead of alcohol. I don't know why I'm here. I'm trying, and I think I'm making friends, but in the end, it feels futile. I feel like I'm gonna wake up and realize I was just dreaming and that I never really left. Everything I learned from since leaving my family behind is really just some fantasy I created. And I try to knock that out of my head, but it keeps coming back. The constant set of disapproving eyes, leaning for me, waiting for me to make a mistake or even find a modicum of happiness. And I'm afraid the light switch will flick and I'll realize it's all a cruel joke and
Hey.
hey, just breathe. He leans a little closer to me. That's the capital of France. What? I stare at him like he's had 1,000 heads. Paris? He nods and lifts both his hands. And how many fingers do you see? 10? The punk in the bathtub nods again. And what do you smell? That awful friggin' air freshener in the hall. It's so strong. Oh, it's fucking awful. Like a bunch of candy corn farting monsters. But see, look. The back of his fingers flick in the air softly towards me. His arms wrap around the top of his knees. I'll take a deep breath. And I can't. I'm glad you're back. What kind of witchcraft was that? What was that? Wait, what? Thank you, I guess. I don't know what happened. I do. He leans even closer to me, wrapping his legs even closer to his chest. His knees connect to it as he sits attentively. The doctor is in. Are you the doctor? I run a hand across my makeup and steal a square from the paper roll. From the toilet paper roll. I dab it once across my eyes, but it lowers to my lap where my fingers tear at it nervously. I am licensed, kinda. Can you be licensed in snarky comebacks? As if you
No.
could teach this in schools? How dare. I don't know. I see a smile crack on his face. I feel the corner of my mouth turn too. Are you really licensed? He nods his head. Take a guess. It'll be fun. Fun for you. Obviously. I let a huff escape me. I bring my own knees closer and lean into the edge of the tub, resting on my arm and elbow. He doesn't move except for his eyes that are as nervous as tombstones. When he sits like that, he looks like a bat. I wouldn't know where to guess. My head hurts. Did the zombies get you? They might as well, and the vampires. His head tilts to his knee, on his knee, and the little curl shifts. Still feeling ill? I hum. He nestles a little closer to me. Honestly, my head hurts a little too. Call me misery, but I could use the company. I have an empty bottles, not very chatty. His face shifts and retracts away. He lifts one. I don't know.
No.
You tell me. You talk to it and tell me. Tell me your secrets! I mean, I'd hope so. He peels away before I can retort. But the gaze that he tries to keep away springs back with a wink and a smile. But you're a witch, not a vampire, so I think I'm safe. He stretches out in the tub, feet on the wall, and his arms flailing. Anyway, go on, ask away. Now, I don't know where to start with. I'm afraid I might summon other creatures. Why? Did you? He leans forward to me. Did you try to make a joke? Oh, that was not good at all. I flail a hand in his direction to shoo him away. He leans back with his chest full of laughter, his hands to his chest over the patches and pins. Do you play anything? He nods. Guitar, bass, backing vocals. Oh, that's a whole band. Let's go. I have since I was a kid, alone at least. I love music. I loved what it did for people, what it did for me. I fell in love with rock and punk and alt and all the subgenres. It always helped me work with out my frustrations. When I played, I don't know, all the fucked up things in the world seemed more manageable. I thought I could take everything that I loved about it and channel it into making a difference somehow, some way. He looks to me and sighs. I'm much more of a dreamer than I think I originally let on. That's not a bad thing. It fits you. I wanted to change the world until I realized that I could do that on a much smaller level. Maybe not the world, but someone's world. So I'm just wrapping up the end of my music therapy lessons. I hope music can help people. Help them, help me. Helped you how? You little deviant. They seem like first date sort of questions. Tisk. Jeez. They're gonna have to buy me a bucket of popcorn and dinner first. We laugh and it fills the room like we haunted it. I watch him for a moment before my own gaze drifts to the beer bottles. I squint my eyes and lift one up and not immediately recognizing it. It's non-alcoholic? Ginger beer. I look him over again and realize, you're as anxious as I am, aren't you? No, I never got his name. Not yet. His whole body stiffens and the hand he had been resting against his chin drifts and deflates. He locks on me and veneer of the snarky punk is gone. His jaw locks. My ex is here. She and I. He tries to say more but can't get it out. While I wait, something strikes me like lightning. He's been hiding. Actually hiding from this person. Not out of awkwardness, but fear. His lip curls in as he bites across it to keep it from trembling. You found me out, huh? His head lowers and a hand goes over his face to block me from seeing him. What happened? I suppose it would be fair to say the easy answer is she broke up with me, but it wasn't that. I didn't. We were. Yeah, I can't even speak right now. Tell me something simple. Yeah, like what? He rubs fingers against his eyes and furrows his brows. Like your name, for starters. His hand lilts and the look that falls over me is pitiful. Even though his face is red, he still manages a soft smile. Yeah, right. You're right. Reggie. You're Reggie! You're Reggie. Reginald. Reggie. Aha. That's him. Yep, right there. That's the same guy. That's the same voice. Yeah, that's what. Yep. No wonder I went for this one. No wonder. You don't know. You have to go to the itch.io page for you to understand what I'm going through. And also, you have to know that I am very addicted to the game that you voiced. Anyway. Reggie. Marjorie. I guess all my witch jokes are moot now. I give him a soft smile. I'll suffer through them. He snorts hard enough that it shakes his shoulders before he slips deeper into the bathtub. Really, only one of us should. Hi, Anthony! Hi! Really, only one of us should. You've got a party to attend. Reggie, I would have left hours ago and probably regretted it. If you hadn't helped me, I'm not gonna let you sit here alone. What happened? He looks me over, as cold and as hollow as a midnight wind. He tries again to speak, but instead the rest of him shrinks, tiny and small, wrapped in all his black clothes, You look like a little bat. Oh, thank you. She was not who I thought she was. What started off small turned into these big. I went from having someone I liked being around to someone whose very thought I had of her made me question everything I was, everything I cling to. She would just pick away at until he tenses more, and despite the thick jacket that disguises him, I can see the soft shake. When he finally looks over, he doesn't have to say another word. We lock eyes and I understand. He runs a hand over his face and uses it again to block it from me. So anyway, when I finally rejoined the band, after working up the courage for it, for I don't know, a year, she got mad and, well, she made sure she ruined that for me. When I finally got the guts to tell her off, she spent every waking moment making me regret asking for her number. He exhales and rubs his face again. In the end, I'm a coward through and through. I couldn't tell her off then, and the second I found out she was here, I panicked. And have been hiding out in here. What kind of punk am I if I can't even tell off the person who made me feel so small? I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to reply. I put my hand out and offer it to him. Reggie, take my hand. I lean forward, getting my knees and holding his shaking hand in mine. We shake together. Based on your Discord visual novel. Yeah, sure. I guess you could say that. Neither of us can speak, but the fact that both of us tear up a little when we lock eyes says far more than words ever could. Still, as I stare at him, I try. Another dating sim after the wedding. This is gonna be a fast one, I think. It's just gonna be me. We're just gonna go through this because we are just trying out a new layout and new model at the moment. We don't let them steal our lives anymore. I cry, and lift a hand to wipe the tears away. No more. Promise. I can't describe his face. He shakes a little more. Not brave like you. Not anymore. No, damn it, they don't get to win. My heart is racing. I'm livid for him. That's just absurd. You're here. Here. At the party still. When you could have run away. You didn't. Sure, you retreated, but you didn't give up. I feel my face burn. My heart is on fire. How can you just sit here and tell me that to be brave and build me up all night and yet have nothing for yourself? No, I won't stand for this. Go with me. Get up. Go with me. We'll do this thing together. My vision blurs again. The ghosts are back. But this time, they're hot and angry. We can't be scared if we're together. I'm not leaving you behind. Oh, jeez. Your turn. Sorry. No. I get to my feet and angrily run my hands across my face. Fine. Stay here. Let her win. Again. We let them win again. Let them keep stealing everything away from the both of us. I don't listen for a response. I'm out the door in a huff and a slam. I grab a piece of candy from the dozen bowls around the party and look around. Who should I talk to? You know what? Let's just go back to Jack. The music is blaring as I walk around the living room. I spot an open spot on a couch and slink into it, hoping nobody notices me. As I settle in, I spot 2 cups get lowered down onto my field of view. Confused, I glanced up to a familiar face. the werewolf costume and build making them unmistakable. Oh, right, Jack. All right, time to make this a proper party for you by drinking cheap beer. Nah, cheap beer is for people who don't have me as a friend. Come with me. I get off the couch and follow Jack to a table with tons of different alcoholic drinks on it. Jack grabs several different drinks and begin carefully mixing them together. His movements are quick and efficient. He definitely knows his way around mixed drinks. And here we go, one Jack special done and ready. You know your way around drinks. Like I said, been to enough parties that they all blend together. You pick up a few things here and there. Now, give this a whirl. I grab the drink and take a moment to examine it before taking a small sip. To my surprise, it has a very pleasant taste. He looks like another wolf we've all know. Who does he look a lot like? But I must say, thank you so much, Cruising. Thank you. There's still that alcoholic burn from some of the previous drinks I've had at the party, but it's masked by how good it tastes. Whoa, this tastes great! Yeah, it's a Long Island iced tea with a few extra twists. I learned it from after a guy put up the recipe as a bet in a drinking game. You do a lot of drinking games, huh? It comes with a reputation. A lot of people want to take up the popular guy, but that and I currently own pretty much all the records at the college. I take a bigger sip, taking in by the strong yet delicious taste. Big B from Wolf AU. I don't know who that is. I've never seen Wolf alternate universe. What? Whoa, take it a bit easy. It might not taste it, but that drink kicks like a mule. I don't see you getting plastered. Yeah, well, I'm also 6'4" and have a high alcohol tolerance. I don't usually get that drunk. Must be nice. Not when you always end up this designated driver.
Ha ha.
I tried getting drunk after I quit the football team, but ended up just getting sick instead. I guess I'm just cursed. I notice my stomach start to turn violently. A wave of nausea comes over me. Oh, hey, you look like crap. Gee, thanks. Hold on, let me guess. Jack leans in closer to me, causing my face to flush red. I can almost feel his breath against me before he finally pulls back. That's it, I'm calling it. What? Right here. I shivered as his absence felt a coolness lingering in the air. He soon returned with a cup in his hand. Water? I took a slow sip. The water is cool and feel at ease. Huh? I took a slow sip. The water is cool and feel at ease. You're a newbie, so you don't know the rules to drinking. There are rules? I'm also confused. There are rules? Oh yeah. Several actually, but it's not your fault for not knowing. I know people who've been to more parties than me who still forget a rule or two. You probably didn't eat before drinking, so you're really feeling it. You need to have at least 1 glass of water per drink you consume. Preferably more, depending on how much you can drink. Thanks. I wasn't aware. Jack gives me a small smile. His aggressive-looking demeanor really bellies a friendly soul. I know, but that's what I'm here for. I made the same mistake a few times myself. Once ended up spending half a party in front of a toilet. That doesn't sound fun. You think vodka burns going down? Try going back up. He lets out a light chuckle. Yo, why are we focusing down there? Yo, what's going? Wait, what? Why are we focusing down here? What? Yo, wait a minute. Okay. While I wait for the water to do its magic, I glance down, noticing a flower on his arm. Yo, look away. Whoa, that's a beautiful tattoo. MC needs to chill, yeah. Ah, you think so? What? How come sometimes I could see it, sometimes I don't? I reach out without thinking, tracing the ink with a fingertip. Oh. I'm no artist, so... Yeah, it's gorgeous. I'm jealous. Well, thank you. What made you want to get a flower design? Most men I see get some sort of tribal print. Those were never my thing. Actually, well, I just love flowers. Really? I know. A 6'4" X-star quarterback liking flowers hardly seems fitting, right? Even so, I enjoy them. Enjoy them? Like their scents? That too, but I enjoy just being around them. They instantly lift my mood. My go-to place is definitely the opposite of this scene. You say that as someone who's bragged about going to 100 parties. Well, my reputation comes with certain expectations. Even this party isn't exempt from that. I only came because a party doesn't count as a success unless the great Jackson Osland is here. Jackson is your full name? Yep, named after my father. It went by Jack because I didn't like how formal Jackson sounded. I think Jack suits you better. He let out an amused laugh. Me too. There's a comfortable silence in the air, just for a moment. For some reason, I felt pleased that he shared this with me. So, you like gardening? Yes. I, Marjorie01, love gardening. Although there are days wherein I just, if ever I just don't, my circuits just aren't aligning on that day, I will not like to garden. Oh, well, I had a tiny vegetable patch growing up, but that was about it. Oh, and we had some flower beds against the house. They were the kind that kept coming back year after year. Pernalias. Ah, I see. My favorite had to be the moonflowers.
Huh?
I'm sorry, my favorite had to be the moonflowers. The moonflowers? I don't know the specific name or anything, but the flowers opened up at night. Sorry, I like flowers, but I'm hardly an expert on anything. Still, though. What am I planting? I am planting citrus fruits, actually. I have a hydroponics system going on, so I don't have to water it. I just need to make sure that the water levels are at par and the water chemistry is healthy for the plants. That's basically what's going on here. I do have a few little planters above it because you have to transfer the plants into soil still. But yeah, that's basically what I'm dealing with. Sounds beautiful. What's your favorite? Blue orchids. Blue is my favorite color. Really? Blue is a nice color. Really? Yeah, it suits you. I suppose so. He smiles at the compliment. The smile is interrupted when someone grabs Jack's arm and tells him he's needed out somewhere. Jack apologizes to me before heading off. Sorry, I'll catch you later, okay? Sure. Which person should I talk to next? I don't really like to talk to Jin. Golden chrysanthemum is my favorite. I don't really have a favorite flower, actually. I don't have a favorite flower. I do like Vietnamese roses, but I never really had my own. Like, no, I have my own. It's just that I don't know how to maintain them. Actually, that's my problem. I don't know how to propagate them. I don't know how to make them multiply. That is my current problem at the moment because I don't know how to take care of them at all. Anyway, let's go with Renee. I rush back to the kitchen, feeling a whirlwind of emotions. Uncertainty fills my mind, but when I see Renee, it goes away. I really am starting to like her, aren't I? Hi, is everything okay? My voice sounds unnatural, squeaky at first. Comes over to me and reaches her hand out. Without thinking, I take it. She gives me a worried look, and I feel like a huge jerk. I'll be fine, but what about you? Was whoever you were talking to bothering you? I shake my head, slightly flustered. No, 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 no.
Oh.
Oh, that's good. I hope you haven't met anyone who was giving you a hard time. I've been talking to a few people. There was a guy I've seen a lot, may or may not have a high alcohol tolerance. Sounds fun. Yeah, he's helped me a lot in this party, just like you have. I'm so happy to hear that. I actually passed Jack a second ago. He said I might find you here. Aww, he seemed really nice, and so did Jim. Renee claps her hand excitedly, but like she's about to jump for joy. So you're making new friends. That's like super awesome. I don't know if we're close enough for that yet. Friendships fade so easily sometimes. You sound like you know from experience. I've been through something similar, you know? Really? It's kind of a shitty story, though. It's kind of a serious, shitty story, though. Do you want to hear it? I do. Renee sighs, but smiles at me nonetheless. It To make a long story short, I dated someone all my friends and family love. She had it all: money, grades, good looks, good manners. But the one thing she couldn't do is keep it in her goddamn pants. Oh. Aw, you don't have to look so sad. I've already gotten over it and dated a few other people. And once I realized how bad it was, letting go was the best thing I ever did for myself. The only issue was that no one else wanted to let go, especially when I had one stupid hiccup. Oh, a few weeks later. One asshole I rejected spread a rumor that I'd slept with just about anyone, and that I was only nice to people because I wanted to fuck them. There's a grain of truth into it, but because I fall for people hard and fast. And while there's nothing wrong with sleeping around if you're safe about it, I knew people would take one look and see nothing but the words "ugh" written all over me. So I lost friends who believed in the rumors or thought my ex was telling the truth, since she bandwagoned with that prick. And my family loved my ex, so they got on me for not begging her to get back together with me. Renee sighs again but stretches her arms and smiles. Man, that was longer than I thought it'd be. Mm, My bad for spilling my guts a bit, but I hope you see where I'm coming from. I'm so sorry that happened to you, and that it still follows you around. But I'm fine. I need to stop saying that. Doing what? Being all like cheerful at the same all the time when I don't want to be. It's all fun and games till someone starts projecting fantasies onto you. And I promised myself back then that I'd never let myself be anyone but who I am. And I'd make people see me for see me no matter what. Well, I don't know if this is weird to say, but I'd rather have you to be comfortable with me than cheerful when you don't want to be. Her face lights up. I notice the smile she wears reaching her eyes. You really are so... She looks at me, coming a little closer to my face. Her hand slightly brushes my cheek, and I have no idea what's going on right now. Renee? Shit, I'm sorry. I really need to ask. Just chill out. But I'm sorry. What are you sorry about? Weren't you trying to thank me? Probably not in the way you would have wanted. Okay, well, thank you anyway for trying to thank me and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. And I hope me talking about myself didn't bug you or anything. It didn't. I'm glad that you can talk about these things with me. I have to admit that it's for two reasons. One is that I want to be more open in general, and the other is that I want you to feel open around me. Well, I really should have expected this. I'm still nervous, but I want to try, even if it's just for a little. I'm sorry if it's not good enough. Why would you be sorry about that? It's your truth. Speak about as much of it as you want to. If you don't want to, it's fine. I just like being someone people can talk to. But I don't want to force anything on you. I asked, didn't I? So there's no need to feel like you're forcing anything on me. You're doing fine. I know what I want to talk about, but I'm still too scared to admit it. I'll just do what I can. Talk about friends. My former friends thought I'd always be just like them. Like, that's a common assumption. At some point, we all assume the people around us won't change, even if that change is for the better. That's really nice. Wise, sorry. Oh, not really. All I did was learn the hard way that, just like you did. At least, that's what I assumed happened. It did happen like that, actually. Your eyes really do shine when they come to any sort of realization. Is that strange? No, it's more endearing than anything. You just seem so happy to live that. It's infectious. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, VA gods. I mean, it makes sense though. I'm very happy to be living my life the way I want to. Does that mean you'll do whatever you want now? Within reason. Probably. Renee suddenly looks very mysterious. Good to know. But take your time, okay? There really is no rush. Luckily for me, that's the only thing I'm good at. That's not true. Just because you don't see your good points doesn't mean that they aren't there. Besides, there will always be more opportunities to find more things you're good at. But you're good at sewing, right? I'm okay. I was taught when I was really young. Is that not a good memory for you? After stopping to think for a moment, I find the answer to your question. Yes and no. As the warmth surrounding the memory of is all false, but it's something I'm grateful for. Does that make sense? It does. I let out a sigh. That's a relief. I worry sometimes.
What?
About what? About disappointing my past self that wanted the freedom I have now. I think you're good on that front. Trust me. This is coming from someone who is still figuring out how to let her past self know she's still what? Still attached to what her family says, I guess. I'd say not to worry about it, but it took me my whole life to get to where I am. And I'm just getting started. No, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... do you know what a changeling is? No? Should I? I can explain. It's when a fey child replaces a human one and is left to live with them. It's funny that I dressed as a fairy because that's exactly how I feel. Like a changeling? Exactly. I have my mom, dad, and older sister. And for them, anything less than perfection was a failure. Being the black sheep of the family meant I overcompensated a lot. I swung back and forth from rebelling hard to studying harder. But as you probably know, burning the candle at both ends doesn't exactly end well. I crashed during college after my breakup, and my family hasn't been great about it. What do they want you to do? Go back to pre med, closer to home, and let myself go into their grip again. My sister's already married with kids on the way, so she wants me to find a nice man. My family was similar with the man thing. It's no fun, that's for sure. My parents don't care that I like girls. I just have to bring one that they approve of. Her air quotes ooze with in a sarcasm. My parents only wanted me to bring someone from the fold of our dinner table, but I could never see my childhood friend that way. I don't really have childhood friends, but I do have friends I'd never view that way. So I feel you. You know, you've been trying to understand me. I don't know what I can do to truly thank for you. Thank you. Renee squeezes my hand a bit and smiles at me. I wonder when I look at her, my eyes shine the way that hers do. I think I'd like that, especially if it conveys a bit of what I'm feeling. Nothing, since you're trying really hard to understand me too. Shouldn't that be enough? I nod. It should be. So it all will be. I'm determined to believe what now? Do you want anything from the party? Do you want anything from the party? Sorry, I'm just committing to my role. Not really. But I do have one thing I need to do. Please don't be mad. Why would I be mad? I need to leave a voicemail for my parents and sister and tell them that I'm gonna live my life with or without them. It helps that I'm about to graduate and tuition payments are locked in, so what are they gonna do? Tell me to never come back? She laughs and there's an edge to it. I wasn't planning on doing that anyway. Now it's my turn to squeeze her hand. Finally, her posture relaxes. And I'm supposed to be mad because... Because I'm being a dick for a minute and leaving you? It's okay. I'll talk to somebody while I wait. I can meet with you back here in a bit. Does that sound good? It does. Thank you so much. And if I get the courage, I want to tell you something. Like what? What's that supposed to mean? Renee stiffens a bit before letting go of my hand. I don't know how much of this I get into my head, but she seems reluctant. Renee? I just have to check on some things first. No big deal. I'll see you later. She waves and rushes off to the living room where she's likely to go to the porch. When she leaves, I'm left with my thoughts. But there's no moping. I have to talk to someone else. I let the cool night air rush past my face, taking some time to sit outside and help me recharge. A lot has happened tonight, but at least I can take this time to slow things down. Or so I thought. I feel a familiar icy sensation. Hey, it's him again.
Hey.
So I see you've met one of the other partiers then. Want to know more about him? I happen to know just about everyone here. I guess I'll just go for Jack. I want to say something about Reggie, but that's not an option. You want to know about that weakling? Weakling? He seems strong to me. He might be physically fit, but he's yellow belly through and through. It's no wonder he quit football. That's true, he did say he quit. Yet it was never implied it was due to being yellow bellied. Jack is kind and sometimes a bit off. A bit soft. That doesn't make him a coward though, does it? Guess he couldn't handle the nature of the game. Had to let his folks and everyone else down. If you find anyone else you want to learn more about, just give me a holler. I'm doing a mighty fine service today, aren't I? Now you at least know who to avoid. I stand there under the glow of the porch light, staring at Nico with his cat ears and his grin. Everything he ever said tonight about someone else, I don't think I ever heard a beep about him. Who to avoid? This sits on my tongue like a Sour Patch gummy. It coils and sucks the sweetness out in the air. Why would I want to avoid anyone? These people have been nothing but kind to me. Why would I? Oh no, what's going on here? Did you spike my drink? And I realized his words were similar. Twisted and foul little tendrils of manipulations, like knotted and rotten limbs from out of a dead tree. They ensnare me, suffocate my thoughts, so all I can focus on is him. Oh shoot. And the menu. On. Oh gods. My lungs feel tight again. I feel wobbly and horrible. He's just like them. Just like my family. His smile is sordid and fake. His words are poison. I fell for it again. I think I want to go inside. I don't know how I have the courage to say that, but I do. I move away, lifting each dead weight of my legs. Run. Run. I'm running. Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'll do it. I'll run. I swear. I'm gonna run. I'll run. Am I gonna die? What's happening? I'm worried. But as soon as I'm swimming in the current of masks and costumes, I feel the pull again. He's got me.
This party is dead. Come on. Why don't we go have some fun elsewhere?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I jolt and his hand rests on my shoulder. It's heavy and firm. No room for negotiating. I don't think I want to, no.
Let me show you a good party.
It's fully voiced now. I'm worried. It says, oh gosh.
It is your first Halloween. Shouldn't it be grand? Or at least better than this dump.
All I can manage to do is shake my head. He must be able to feel me shaking because the grip turns sour.
Even after I helped you out, it's not like you'll ever be one of them anyway.
What the fuck are you talking about? Jack!
Hey, what's the issue here?
Jack! Oh my god! Yes! Hi, Jack! Yes.
Is there a problem?
Oh, this is fully voiced, thank god. I can take
Just having a conversation. Sometimes people get close when they're honest. Not that you would know.
Wow! I looked at Jack with pleading eyes. Ooh. Jack flinches a bit and eases forward.
You need to step away from her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Stay away from me. His fists coil at his side.
You're just mad I might ruin your chances. What number would she be, Jackson?
Damn.
You
Don't like
better
that.
watch what you say next, bro. I'm warning you. Drop it and leave her alone. I mean it.
Ooh, kind of an interference there in the microphone, but it's alright.
I don't know why you're so upset. We're just having an honest conversation here. Oh, maybe that's what you should have tried with Arya.
Oh my god. Who is Arya? Whoa! Oh! Why am I don't have one where I'm not blushing. Too bad. Jack flinches and storms forward, grabbing Nico by the shirt and lifting him up off the ground.
Don't you fucking mention her. Keep that name out of your mouth.
I flinch myself, finally out of Nico's claws.
Oh, so it is true. And here I thought maybe you quit her the way you quit the team.
Damn! Yo! Jack's face goes red. There's a tap on his shoulder. Renee! Ah! Renee! Peeking from behind, two moon buns and fairy winds emerge. It's enough for Jack to release Nico to the ground.
Anger never suited your candy ass anyway.
Oh,
It'll be
pain.
alright.
Oh, I didn't know that's how she sounded like. I just decided what her voice was. Sorry. She gave me some gentle look before scathing eyes whip off me and fling into Nico.
But you,
Oh.
your filth contaminated my friends, and I won't abide by that.
And what the hell do you plan on doing? Fucking them calm?
Oh my god. Ugh.
You.
You're a train wreck hiding behind a pretty face, Renee. You're just bitter that your family found out who you are.
Because you butted yourself into my goddamn business.
You mean by telling your parents that you left a perfectly nice person to sleep around? That's on you, darling. Don't shoot the messenger.
Just because I rejected you, or because Jack breathed at you wrong. Your inner cockroach is showing.
Yeah.
Ooh, scathing. What are you gonna do now? Use your looks to get your way? 'Cause that ain't gonna work.
Nico turns to me, jerking his head towards the door.
Come on, let's ditch these assholes.
No, I want to stay. When he smiles like that. Don't! No! All I see are fangs. I feel my breath catch my chest. I know that I shake my head. But I also know it doesn't matter. Not to people like Nico. When he leans into me again, the seemingly gentle hand wraps around my wrist and I know I'm trapped.
Hey, let's get out of here already.
I don't want to go with you. I look over to my shoulder to my new friend with desperate eyes. Hands reach out to try and rescue me, but Nico has me within his fangs. Please! I don't want to go with Nico! I don't know what to do. When I try to slip my hand away, the trap becomes worse and the smirk on his face grows. Eh? What's going on? All feels lost and I feel a hand on my shoulder with a single stern and gentle tug has saved me. And I want to look over, but I already know who it is. Oh, don't tell me. Who I hope it is. Yo! What's this? He got out of the bathroom! He's free! Yeah! Ah, the music!
What the hell are you doing, Nicholas?
Oh my god, he has a stupid accent! Oh, shit! Oh, Reginald! Reggie. Oh, yo, the music! Oh, the music! The swell! Oh, that was so good! I didn't know that was your voice. I'm so sorry for giving you such a bad voice. Oh.
Reggie, so you are here. I thought maybe you would have been floating down a river of your own piss.
Reggie doesn't say anything and instead turns his attention to me.
You
Where
okay?
were you? Where were you? I was so scared. I was so scared out here. I didn't know that you would leave the bathtub for me. I was trying to miss you so much. Where were you? I'm so sorry for giving you the pep talk. I thought that you were okay with it, but no. My fingers massage my wrist that aches. My chest hurts. Everything feels horrific, but somehow I manage a nod. It untwists the furrow of his brows. Reggie's face is gentle, even though I feel his pulse racing through his fingertips from the hand he holds out to me. With a quick flick of his hand, he motions away from Nico.
Together.
Together? What?
No. She and I have plans already.
I didn't say anything about these plans. Get out of my get off my grill.
Maybe if you weren't fucking drowning in beer and your own misery, you'd have plans first.
Nico's attention drifts towards me with a wink that cuts through me like a scythe. Ugh.
Come on.
No! His hand curls are out to me, fingers like talons. It feels like a trap. I know it's a trap. I shake my head. I can't speak. I feel my shoulder connect with Reggie as I sink in closer to him for safety.
Really? For rebel without a cause here? After all I did to help you?
What did you do to help me?
Nico, it's time to go.
Oh my god, his voice is all. Oh no, that's not. It's not that it's awful. It's just I didn't know that was how he was sound like. I'm sorry. I feel so bad for giving him such a bad accent. I'm sorry. I was right the first time. Okay. When I glance around the party, everyone is watching. There's a moment of silence that speaks volumes. Nico, as I've realized, is a smug asshole, and as he's always been, and everyone else is reeling. Oh, Jim! I barely even talked to Jim, too. Jim's eyes are wide and his chest moves like a hummingbird. But instead of fear across his face, he looks livid, like the words are stuck in his throat, filling his mouth with acid. Jack's entire body is tensed. He's clearly fighting every urge he has not to rush over and put a stop to this whole mess. If it wasn't for Renee, who's determined to keep him back, he might have already ripped Nico in half. They hold each other back.
Last chance, Nico. Time to leave.
Oh? And what were you planning on doing about that?
I need to check something for a minute. Hold on. I don't know who this one is. Let me see. I never even got to hear. Oh. Oh, I know you. I know this guy. Okay. And then... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just me having a good time. And then the other one... He is new. Hey, Curious Instigator. The Jack is actually a Twitch streamer, I think. Yeah, they play 245 followers. That's awesome. Oh, they got a Twitter. I don't know why it led me straight to their Twitch, but they have a Twitch channel. And they are a commentator at Blitz for Final Fantasy 14. Voice actor, Lumen Panic. Hearts and Hexes. Who did he? Don't hold on. Who did they voice in Blooming Panic? I need a second. Cause Blooming Panic? What? Hearts and Hexes. I need to hear some of their work. I need to could you they usually when you have a voice actor friend, they always have a reel. They usually have a reel. You need a reel so that you could advertise to other people what kind of work that you do. Oh man. Okay, I'll do that later. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you're here for this drama. I'm so sorry. Anyway.
I'd be far less concerned about that, and far more on you, and how badly you want to leave here with your bones in order.
I was right the first time. I'm so disappointed I was right the first time.
You don't scare me, Reg. You never have. You and I both know this whole song and dance is fake as fuck. You're not punk. You're a pile of... whatever.
He turns on me again, his hand still expectant.
Take it. Before the rest of these people lie to you more. You can trust me.
Yeah, no. Hard fucking no there, Cat's Meow.
I'll ask for your opinion when I want to hear weeping.
The gentle posturing I've seen of Reggie dissipates. I glance over the others one last time, but everyone seems frozen, stolen by their anger.
I'm not asking. You're leaving. Now.
So, now you're the outcast with a heart of gold?
Ooh.
While we're at it, why don't we say Renee ain't a suck-up, Jack ain't a coward, and you aren't a toxic son of a bitch?
Woo! Woo! Yeesh!
Your ex has been here all night, and you haven't said a word to her. Yet you're here vouching for people you barely know, taking advantage of a girl that doesn't know any better.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
Lot of big words coming from someone like you, Nico. Yowling here like cat on a hot tin roof, as if no one here knows exactly what kind of weasel you are. Because even if they don't, I do. I remember you always taking advantage of people. You did it in class. You're doing it right fucking now. And frankly, if we're honest, you did it to yourself. In more than one way.
Are we gonna have a fight? Ugh. Nico leans into Reggie ever so slightly. His nose crinkles and his voice lowers so only the three of us can hear.
Is that what you tell your therapist?
I'm sorry, I have to check something. Okay, yes. How did you know he's taking therapy? I look between the two of them, and the shaking of my body has me rattling to my bones. I don't know how, but I find myself standing in front of Reggie. My arms are out, fingers pointed. I wish I could cast a spell on Nico, but I suppose a curse will have to do. Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Leave all of them alone! Leave me alone! Just leave! Ouch. Sorry.
Really? After everything I did to help you.
You didn't even do anything! While he's laughing, I turn to Reggie. Together. Let's go. He doesn't have to win. I go back to the menu. I didn't save, alright? I didn't save. This is all doing this with no saves at all. Reggie reluctantly pulls his eyes off the cackling, Nico to mine. The expression I've come to know of him returns.
Okay. Together.
That's right, Reggie, together! I take his shaking hand in mine and peel off, trying to drag him with me, but in the end, I've only made things worse. How did you make things worse?
Ugh.
Oh, in the seconds that Reggie focused on me, I see his other hand flail up to deflect the wild pot shot from Nico. What? Reggie steps closer to me without really realizing where I am. Because when the now fuming Nico realized Reggie could deflect, he hurls another one. It happened so fast. Yo! 1 second Reggie was in front of me. The next I see a sliver of a glimpse of Nico flying in the air towards me. And his fist. Oh! Ah! Did he punch me? Did he punch me? Okay, you sour punch son of a bitch. I stand with my hand against my face. I can't begin to describe the pain of it. It's hot. It's numb, and hot and cold and absent and yet totally consuming. Pain. And I can't explain the burble that grew and exploded out of my mouth. A hand over my eye, crazed, crying and cursing. I can't believe you punched me in front of all these people. You. Self-righteous, arrogant, slimy, sour patch pile of cat vomit and piss.
Huh. Didn't know you needed a virgin sacrifice to fight your battles, Reg. For fuck.
Punch him! Let's go! Yeah! Swipe at him! Let's go! One more! Let's go! Come on! Yeah! Fuck him up, sis! Woo! Let's go! Yeah! Fuck him up, sis! Woo! Yeah! Fight! Oh my god! Yes! Yeah! I don't know what to do. Everything is moving so fast. I'm walking out. By this point, I'm like, that's it. There was a fist, and there's two of them collided. Oh man. Someone who yanks me back into the crowd. It's a blur.
Stay behind me.
Alright, Jackie.
I got you.
Thank you, Rennie. Reggie, no! I hear it whimper out of me as I cling to the two. on. This is one hell of a party, that's for sure. This is the fucking... I didn't expect this. Yo, did you get hit so hard you got an epiphany? Damn. What the frick? I didn't expect this. People are fighting over me and I love it. I hate it. I just want to scream. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Reggie. You can win this. I believe. What's happening? What did he do? Did he airbud his way out of this? Is there the dog comes out of nowhere and punches him? What's going on? Reggie, what are you doing? Yo! Yeah! Yeah! Oh my god! Yes! He's down! He's down for the count! Yeah. There's a freaking D20! What? Got perfect 20, though critical. Let's go.
Everyone, knock it the fuck off!
I didn't even know that was how he's gonna talk. I did not expect that. I'm sorry for giving a southern accent. Jim stands at the top of the coffee table, livid.
Nico, get the fuck out of my house. You were not invited. You shouldn't be here. Reggie, let him go.
Reggie complies, but Nico huffs indignantly.
Look who finally has a voice.
Nico, for once, just stop fucking talking.
Yeah.
No, stop it. Shut up. How dare you come to my house uninvited and cause this shit? Have you not ruined enough? Get the fuck out of my house. Now, or so help me, I will call your mother and tell her exactly what you've been spending all our money on.
Ooh, mama's gonna get ya. For real? That's the threat we're going for? Alright. Nico runs a hand across his broken lip, glaring at Reggie, who smiles, blood in his teeth and deftly rearranging his hair. And Nico rolls his eyes, sneering. When they land on me, he doesn't have a moment to get a word out. Renee jerks me back, and Jack has him by the scruff of his shirt.
Go.
Out.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Nico finally leaves, but there's still a cloud of tension in the air. Jim is blistering red in the face, filled with the utmost disgust.
This shit was happening in my house, and no one fucking told me.
I feel like it was my fault for not bringing this up. I just,
No one fucking did anything to stop it. You were partying in my fucking house, seeing this asshole harass her, and no one did anything?
I don't know why, but his voice makes me laugh.
What the hell is wrong with you all? You should all be ashamed. And if any single fucking one of you shares his opinions, get the fuck out of my house right now. Verfick der Scheiße, I will not tolerate it.
I don't know. I just don't want to hang out with this guy. It just, nah. I don't know. I was okay with the other two, just not him. Doesn't really, balance out. Jim steps off to the coffee table and starts to Reggie. He shoves Reggie's shoulder towards the kitchen and wiggles fingers for me to follow.
You two, kitchen, now.
He doesn't wait for a rebuttal. Maybe I should have been friends with him. I should have tried to say hi. Jim rips open the freezer door and rummages around with a shake of his head and a flare of anger. He pulls out bags of frozen vegetables from cold depths.
Let me look.
Listen, Jim. I'm sorry. I don't know, it came over me.
I'm just so hot. People just fight over me. I'm like the what's the name of that goddess of chaos again? The one that started a war. Cersei? Nah, that's the witch. What's the name of that? I forget. She had an apple, the golden apple. Hold on, I got this. I'll look it up. Eris. Yeah. Eris. That's me. I'm Eris. I am the one that started a war because I was just so hot.
It's fine. You just beat me to it.
I see that pre-med really came in handy, huh?
Stop talking, Reggie. I'm pissed at you too.
Fair enough.
He, a little too aggressively, places the bag of frozen vegetables on Reggie's face, and it makes Reggie wince. Jim then looks to me.
I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't know he was here.
I guess I'm sorry too. It's fine. I don't know which one. Maybe I'm sorry too. I'm sorry too. I didn't mean for there to be a fight. I should have.
It's not your fault. Here.
He hands a bag to me and points at my face.
I'm sorry. It's gonna hurt like a bitch for a while.
I went back to the menu.
I gotta clean up this fucking dumpster fire. Stay here and out of the way. Rest. The both of you. I mean it.
Yeah, Herr Doctor.
Jim doesn't reply. He shakes his head and then goes back to the living room. I wonder if no, I don't think Jack would throw hands for me. Yeah, I think I like how Reggie dealt with this a little bit. Yeah. I, for one, don't really like to solve stuff like this through fighting. I would just talk it out, make a bit more reasonable. But there are some people, or, you know, and if ever I go into some kind of situation like that, I would just walk away. Because there's other things I could spend my time on rather than dealing with somebody like that, unreasonable, and, you know. That's just how I would do it, if ever. In a party like this, that's what I mean.
Come on.
Come on. He said to stay.
He ain't my mama. Besides, it's quieter out here.
I'm not used to you talking like this. Hi! I mean, hi, Yumi. Hey, ma'am. Hi, Omega. Hi, hey, what's up? How you doing? What games have you been playing? Hold on. Let me check out myself. If I remember how to do it right. Man, I hope this is right. Nope, that's not it either. Hold on. I'll get it right somehow. I don't have to. There we go. There we go. You've been playing Fear? I don't know what that is. Oh man, is it fun? At least I hope. I hope you're having fun playing that game. I haven't been playing any first-person shooters in a long time, so I've been stuck on doing like dating sims because I have the binge for it right now. Anyway, continue. When I don't move, his brows change again.
It'll be better for your head. Trust me.
Yeah, spooks and violence. That's right. Do I trust him? Yes! Yes, you do! I must, because my feet must move towards the door he pulls open, and we escape the house for the autumn night. What happened to your voice? No, I don't want to do your voice anymore. Easy there, you feckin' pirate. You're about to step on my hand. I hold the bag of frozen veggies to my face and try to navigate around him, but I can't see. I'm trying. Yeah. with a hand on me, he pulls me to the stair and together we sit side by side, both in pain and icing our faces. Just so you know, I demand to be captain. Just saying. Are we pirates? He doesn't answer but shifts himself on the step, knees high and elbows leaning forward to them. I can't believe fucking Nico was here. And I can't believe I let the hottest girl in the party. Oh, jeez. Really? Get punched. And I can't believe Jim has not one but 2 bags of frozen peas. Who has frozen peas anymore? Let that slide. Nice try. I heard that. No. I heard that. I definitely heard that. The hottest girl? Reggie froze for a bit. What? Who said that? Not you getting flustered over dating some boy. Shut the fuck up. I didn't come here to be judged like this, okay? Jeez. Alright? I'm having fun. Gosh. Okay? Alright, Omega, I get it. Yeah, just because you're a robot in space. You don't get flustered when anime girls talk to you, huh? Heh. Whatever. Anyway. Ghosts and shit. I feel a little hum fall out of me and smile across my cheek. I must have zoned out for a second because his shoulders knock against mine gently.
You okay?
And they talk to me, LMAO. It's fine. As if there's any anime girl talking to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Anyway. Yeah, I'm fine. I should be okay. I nod and regret it. You came down. I'm so glad. Your head alright? He shifts forward to catch my good eye. We look ridiculous, like 2 cyclopses. Or did you forget you got punched? Oh, I remember vividly. He leans back and laughs. I don't know what came over me. I lower my head a little and stare out into the darkness. I couldn't let the bag of peas and veggies shift off his face and knocks gently into me.
No.
No, you listen. You are incredibly badass. There was the most punk rock thing I've ever fucking seen. You, my new favorite little deviant, are cool as hell. Respect. Nope, I'm not saving. You really think so?
Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah, I know so. Should have stuck with his voice. I'm sorry. He smiles again and looks away, the cold compress back against his face. So, I guess the question now, did you make any friends at the party? Yeah, I think I did. I smirk and think about everyone I've met so far. So, perhaps more than friends? You can't hide the twinkle in your eye. I see it. Who is it? Give me the deets. They got a nice ass. Reggie! All right. I'm sorry. Right. That's a slow bow, but but oh no, I really hit my head. Oh, I know. Me too. Did you always know how to fight? Yeah. Yes. For music and mosh pits, I was always, let's just say, I had a nasty habit of dealing with people like Nico. Yeah, fuck that guy. Enough about me. Let's talk about you. He turns again and winks with his one good eye. Who is it? Stay hot. Spill the candy corn, witch. God damn, I gotta choose. Gotta choose between those two. Of course I'm gonna vote for Reggie. After that, dang. After everything, Reggie all the way. I don't say anything at first, and it causes his head to curl back into mine with a twist and with a twist in the one brow I can see. What? Yeah.
What?
Are you serious right now? I mean, I hope that yeah. I don't know what accent that is. I nod my head a little and regret everything. My face is on fire, and being close makes it worse. When he laughs, it makes me smile and contorts the pain even more. And what if I am? I'm just confused. What's so confusing? I mean, come on. His hand waves up and down him again, and I'm expecting to get some joke or reference. Reggie, I would have left. I would have given up, but you kept me going. I was a complete stranger to you, crashing your own nervous breakdown, and you still helped me. The bag lowers and falls between the peaks of his knees, the tops of it now partially ripped from the fight. There's blood from the bruise. I think you're really cool, but I'm not ready for anything yet. One little moment of bravery doesn't erase everything. I turn away and feel the weight of it shrink my shoulders. That I guess you're right. I'm being silly. I just
Huh.
fucking. He angles his hand over, determined. We take it back, yeah? I clamp my hand into his. He shakes it violently. Hell yeah. We laugh and I feel the night air slither around us. Over injuries and my hands that begin to freeze. Everything is so cold, but it's calm and quiet.
You okay?
Now I gotta save. I gotta save now. You don't understand. I gotta save. I'm gonna lean on him, alright? I'm gonna do this maneuver, alright? It's a lean. You let gravity take over you for a minute. Just be like, oh, lost my footing. Whoops. I feel a groan move out of me and I lean my head against his shoulder. Wait, hold on. He shuffles and moves, the jacket covered in his patches, whose things is shifted. Here, let's point. I smile and relax against his shoulder. When I close my eyes, everything is calm and cool, like I'm walking down peaceful streets on a soft autumn night. Even though everything is dark, I'm not afraid. The bags of frozen veggies shift in his hand. He nervously rings them as he tries to speak. I perk a little when I feel his pulse jump.
Hey.
We could get coffee tomorrow. Later, you know? When we're not showing off our terrible Jolly Rogers. Jolly Rogers? What? Pirate flags. What? Never mind. I think my brain got rattled. Ugh. Fuck, that stinks. How's yours? Don't mind me. It hurts. It hurts really badly. Well, if it's any consolation, you're now officially prepared for your first frostbite. Reggie? The bag still shifts unnervously. But tacos are way better. Yeah, you're right. We could get tacos. Much better idea than mine. Gee, thou coolest me to overflowing. I thread my arm through his and close my eyes, drifting in the din of the dying party and strangling sounds of October. Hey, thanks for not leaving me behind. Thanks for everything. And with Nico. Sorry about him. You could have told me he was here or bothering you. I would have, I don't know, gotten off my ass a lot sooner. I was embarrassed. I think I got duped again. Reggie turns into me and angles toward my head.
No.
It's not your fault. It's him. It's entirely him. People like that. Nico has always been like that. Don't let him win either. You knew him? Yeah, another unfortunate tally of people who, like you, try to control my life some way. Though his attempt was luckily restrained to a class together years ago. Anyway, I don't really want to talk about him anymore. Reggie looks over his shoulder. Should we attempt to head back in, or I want to haunt the a little longer, honestly. Can we just stay out here? I'm assuming you meant with me. I nod against his shoulder. Then this isn't gonna do it all. Huh? He shifts and peels off his coat, moving it around me. Oh my god! I don't have time to retort it, nor when he shifted again and I have more of a shoulder to lean against my head again. I'm exhausted, in pain and cold, but next to him, for the first time, I don't feel alone. We sit there for a while, palm pressed to our face, drifting through the final haunts of October.
Hey.
Incredibly brave, I hope you know that. I guess. No guessing.
No.
Since the moment I met you, you're cool. You're just cool, okay? I feel a smile, and it grows when he wraps an arm around me. You too. Yeah, I know I'm cool. I meant you're brave too. Hid the bathtub at a party haunted by a witch. I lift off him, trying enough to meet his gaze. His jacket shifts around my shoulders. The compress drifts to the porch. You left the bathroom, Reggie. Even when you were scared and afraid, you left. And without a second thought, with Nico or earlier tonight, you have been at my side. You helped me. That was in part because of you, too. I didn't descend like a god of chaos. Ah, you think I'm a god of chaos? Listen, damn it, the ghosts are back.
Hey.
Hey, what's it? When I look up at him, I feel my eyes water. My face breaks into a smile. I hold out my hand, offering whatever courage I have to him. Together. We take it back. Together, Reggie. Yeah. Together. He nods and I fall into his shoulder again, where the warmth of his midnight jacket keeps us comfortable. When words fail, the tears still get stronger. We hold on together, icing our wounds while we look into the darkness. And we're back into the bathroom, baby! And at the end of it all, when I thought back to the night, the crazy things that happened, I realized fear wasn't the problem. I was the problem. I'm joking. There would always be things I was afraid of, but it was about me being willing to give into it. If I took a step, even a small one, down the dark street, determined to gain the world back from the people who stole it from me, little by little, the unknown would be clear if I was lucky. I could find people like Reggie, who had been on it for so long they had forgotten why. I could take his hand and together we would descend into a world that demanded things of us we weren't willing to give and let our chaos reign. Unabashedly and truly ourselves. I think that's it, right? Is that it? Sometime later, ooh. Okay. Reggie pulls his taco away from me when I try to swipe a tomato from it.
Hand off my taco.
Please!
Fine here.
He hands it over to me and I take a bigger bite than I meant. And the shock on his face is playful and scathing. Oh, look at how happy!
Fucking deviant.
Oh. I try to say sorry, but there's too much food in my mouth. He shakes his head and turns to his cell phone.
Oh, no worries. I'll just pour all this sorrow into terrible lyrics. for a terrible love song. Man, this is going to make the dead weep.
Oh boy.
Baby, be my krypton, I'll be your mummy. Your love is so sweet, it's like burnt honey.
Oh. Oh, jeez. So it's alright, I guess. I mean, it's not 10, there's not 5 stars, but hey, it's good. Sure. Sure, whatever. Can you even burn honey?
Shh, 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 shh. I'm writing us a ballad.
Alright. Okay. I see a problem with that, though. I lean into the table and drop my tacos in the plastic. When he pulls himself away from his pretend recording session, his eyes fall into mine and the small cool wave of calm washes over
What's
me.
that?
Are you saying you're in love with me?
What? No. Maybe. No.
Huh.
Why? Are you in love with me too?
I'm pretty sure I told you that I had a crush on you during that Halloween night, but whatever. It's whatever you think. I mean, whatever. You said too.
Shit. Damn it. Yeah. You got me.
Aw,
But, I mean, come on, right?
come on. I melt into my shoulders and his smile that blooms bigger and bigger. He bites his lip and in the distraction steals one of my tacos. Hey! Hey! Anything but my tacos! Sorry about that. We laugh and some people look at us, but he shrugs, mouthful of food.
What? Guy can't eat tacos with the woman he loves.
Wow! Are you pulling that card now, huh? That doesn't escape. That doesn't excuse you and your taco escapade. I pull him back to the table and try not to laugh.
Anyway, I have some good news. Well, it's a little old, but it's good news still.
Yo!
I got a call from a friend of mine, a drummer. He invited me to play in his band.
I love these 3D marshals. Are you gonna do it?
I already agreed to, and practice went well. We're playing soon. Will you go?
Of course! Of course I'll go. I steal my taco back. Without question. I like the smile he gives me. You know how happy this man is. Oh. This looks like an anime street somewhere. We finish up and leave where he walks with an arm around my shoulder and I feel like I've got a shroud of midnight around me. We try to talk, but he keeps singing those silly lyrics to me and makes the songs worse and worse, but really, it's adorable. At the corner, he yanks me close to drop a kiss on the top of my head before peeling away.
I'll see you later. I gotta run to my therapist.
I nod and move away, but not before he wriggles an eyebrow.
Hey, you want to commit a crime?
No. No, I don't want to commit a crime. Like? He gives a finger guns and winks.
Stealing my heart.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Yep. Stealing your heart. That's the crime. Yep. Oh my god. Just go. He bursts into laughter and roaring between his smile.
That face you make is too cute. I'll see you later.
This
deviant.
one? Really? Okay. This is cutie, alright. I'm judging you, man. Judging you. He leaves for a spell. But when I see him later again, his apartment, we fall into silence on the couch. Drifting in and out of silly song lyrics and movies on TV. Weaving in and out of time and memories like ghosts down a street in a cool autumn night. Midnight. Oh, look at that smile. Haunted but never alone. Is it over now? Did we win? Yo. Yo? Yeah. Pat drawing. Wisdom. Yeah. Yeah, he got a skeleton cat tattoo. Yeah, I saw. Could you hear the music? Hold on, let me bring it up for you. This is the highest I can get it. Ah, the bathroom. I don't know why, but Charlatan reminds me of something. I think I've already looked it up. That's why it's reminding me of something. No, that's not Buddy. That's a hill. Are you kidding? Right. Buddy. There he is. Woo. I'll put him right there on top of my screen. There. We're halfway there. There. Curious Instigator really is putting a lot in here. It's nice. Yeah, let's go. This is good. This is a good game. Medsan, who managed to take all our ideas and some enchanting and magical. Yeah, that's right. Ah, look at that smile.
Together.
Are you feeling up? Are you getting down? Stay up with me for another round. Oh, that's loud. Slow it down a bit. Are we back to the main menu? That's nice. Yeah, it's done. We're done playing. Hell yeah. What's up? Alright. I think that's it. That's it for today. We finished the Hearts and Hexes. Let's go. Let me just click so that we could get through this. Man, I wanted to look back at the stuff that we just did. I wanted to look back, but they don't have any CG stuff like compared to other dating sims or what's that, visual novels, I guess. Man, those were really good though. Those were really good illustrations though. All right, I'm gonna do a bit of research on some of these voice actors because I think I recognize some of them. Let's see. So Charlatan reminds me of someone, so I have to look at that. So there's Charlatan. Jack is done by Curious Instigator. I'm trying to figure out who they are at the moment. Then there's Charlatan, who did... Oh, Charlatan is Toasty. Oh, okay. He's also Jim in Hearts and Hexes. My main picture. Oh, they're a PNG tuber too. Okay, cool. I'm gonna follow them actually. I'm gonna chill other people's assist. They did a just chatting stream last time. That's great. Okay. I can't follow. Oh, there. Follow. And let me just find a way to share. Here. I'm gonna put the Twitch here in the chat. So that's Charlatan. They did Naked Toaster, and he is Jim. I did not recognize it. That's really good if you don't recognize it. Okay, and then there is Curious Instigator. I have no idea. Curious Instigator is Jack. This is their Twitch. Oh yeah, we gotta rate him. If he was around right now. That's Curious Instigator. And who else is in here? There's Kija. Bard Commander I know because he voices one of the characters that I really like in Blooming Panic. That's one of the reasons. That's how I got the